grow a dick or something? Like,
I mean, like,
nigga said, yeah,
Good,
6
Thalia.
niggas in a row.
yeah,
He said, now we got 4 niggas. You feel me?
we got 4 niggas, Tyler.
You really big Dawg T.
You one of the guys.
I
Like,
guess.
You one of the
gang,
I'm gonna
gang.
start dapping y'all up now. Just
everything's
You already
recorded.
know how it is.
Yeah,
Nah,
you one
yeah,
of the
like-
big dogs around here.
That's literally like why low key you here is because like the guys felt like you were a part of the guys. You feel me? Like not something that we want to
Yeah.
hop on some sexual shit.
no, you can.
So
Yeah.
basically, we all voted and said you're unattractive.
I'm on the track.
Nah, this
No,
nigga
he said that because I called you yuck.
No, I'm saying like
You're
that's
mad
the.
petty.
That's his
No,
lick
like-
Nah,
back.
you try to beat that ass.
Nah, the only reason why is because we all found a reason not to like find a woman that was like, okay, we need to agree on someone we're not sexually attractive with, but who can talk well and perform well on the pod. And all 3 of us was like, all right, T is it. She's pretty, but not pretty enough
Oh, I'm pretty. I'm bad as fuck.
for us.
No, I'm bad as fuck.
For us.
That's fine. You still yuck.
This
Y'all gotta
nigga-
go back to the Yuck cast if y'all haven't seen
Nah.
it. 'cause-
Yeah, because this nigga being petty.
No, I'm not being. I'm just
Nah,
saying,
he
like
He said, I'm just being real.
you had your piece last week. I didn't get to say mine. I let you get your shit off.
started-
Now I'm just explaining the reason why you're officially the host of the Jungle
So you
Squad
try
cast.
to say like I'm just pretty. Like
No, I'm trying to say like you are.
I am the baddest on earth.
You are.
See, okay.
You the baddest of the
If
baddest.
another female was here, she would have said, period.
But for us,
I got
we
you,
agreed
big dog.
Period, fool.
we disagree. Like we didn't want no like sexual drama, so we had to all agree and be like, all right, she cool, but only on a drunk night.
Nah, this nigga is wild.
Stand up for sexy man, bro.
That's what Ross said.
I heard that.
Why you say shit?
Thank you. I ain't even have to say
You
nothing.
wasn't
Because she
even
know that.
there. Like, how you
already
gonna
know.
say-
Why would he say that on me when he's
Thank you,
cuffed?
big dog.
He's cuffed. I got you.
Thank you, big
and
dog.
then you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a big ass hater.
Nah, we not cuffed. He not cuffed. He wasn't
Bow.
cuffed at the time, bro.
Kapow.
At the time,
Yeah, bro.
he's been cuffed for a minute.
You don't know Rod the way I know Rod.
That
You don't know
little
Rod the way I
fat-
know
That's
Rod,
on
bro.
the pod.
That's
There's
wild
receipts
statement.
for this shit.
She said, pay
Bro, I
attention.
knew him for 10 years. He
Hey,
was
Damian.
not in a relationship for 10
He
years.
didn't know me when he was single.
You don't know how long we've been planning to have you here.
What? Plotting on me?
Yes.
All right, you sound.
We've been drafted.
Yes.
You think niggas just make it to the NFL just on some regular application?
He said, we looked at your stats.
Yeah, we had to look you up, your resume, and really
Yeah.
see where you was coming from, what you can do.
That was a good way out of that one.
So congratulations, you are official host on the Jungle Squad cast. Let's go.
let's go, Tyler.
Let's get it.
Bow.
That was your initiation. That was your jumping.
He said,
That was just jumping.
we call it hazing.
That was legit a jump.
Like,
Nah, but
damn.
seriously, you're beautiful as fuck, and we lucky to have you here, all right?
He was
For
bad
sure.
as you
Ladies
wanna
and
be,
gentlemen,
Tyler.
Thank you.
we are happily, officially, actually, a 4 cast now, okay? The 4 horsemen, the Mount Rushmore of podcasts. We are the ones, the one of them ones. And one of us got a big forehead. One of us got a big beard. You know where I'm going with this, right? No, let me stop. One of us got a big heart. You feel me? And one of us got a lot of energy. Big energy.
For sure.
Big energy.
Big head.
His head is not big.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, don't
Appreciate you, bro.
But like listen,
Said one of us got a big
I don't
back.
know, like I never
Yeah,
seen like what's that shit called? Power Rangers? But like you feel me, when they all form and create that giant monster to fight crime, like that's where we are now.
Mighty
we can
Morphin?
Yeah, we can morph together
No,
now
I've
and
been
become
said
like
we are
a
Ninja
ha ha ha.
Y'all are Ninja Turtles.
Nah, we are,
'Cause y'all
but
want
they
pizza.
can't morph.
Because y'all want pizza. That's the only reason why.
Speaking of that,
Yo, mind your business because
Speaking
there was
of
a
that.
situation that happened.
I'm
okay?
aware of that, but today,
Y'all
is
ain't
a
say
different
shit.
day. I have to say things. It's
What?
like, if it's my birthday, I have to tell you to tell me happy birthday.
It's your birthday?
No.
Oh, so whose birthday is it?
I thought we was just going to
It
the
was
pizza
like
party,
simple.
honestly.
We was just talking about the pizza because
Oh,
she was
yeah.
like, don't bring it up. And she's like, something happened. I'm like, but today, though, is a different day.
Shut up.
She's like, we ain't tell her. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
if it was my birthday, I got to say it's my birthday, or you going to say happy birthday? Like,
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Listen, I at least did it.
I gave up on the pizza thing. It's okay. I understand that that was just a terrible, guys. Ladies and
That was-
gentlemen,
that was
we
terrible
actually are
timing.
gonna get into that, but not right now.
I don't want to talk
Not
about
right
it.
now.
All right,
that's stressful.
ladies and gentlemen, Welcome to the Jungle Squadcast. This is episode 89, road to 100 episodes, road to 1,000 subscribers. You feel me? We just really here, all right? It's your boy Abe Loso. To my fucking left, we have Mr. Ra. You feel me? He took over Rad and Thalia's spot. He said, nah, y'all always get to sit next to Lil. Why not me? Like, I'm cool too. I'm handsome
That's my
too.
boy.
He's like, I knew him before all y'all. Why can't I sit next to him?
I've known him for 10 years.
You feel me? Like, so now this is the, you feel me? The reunited and it feels so good couch. You feel me? Yeah, we in rhythm.
You want to have another dance battle?
No.
No,
Okay.
we're good today.
Let me, there's
Yeah,
other,
matter of that
we gotta get to
loss.
the meat
yeah, for real. There's other, no, we didn't lose.
No.
There's other intro. We on the same couch, bro. Come on, chill. Chill. Not today.
Not today.
All right, yeah, but there's other niggas we gotta introduce. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
To my right, on the timeout chair, Big Dawg T was goody.
Good.
You feel me? You're on the chair for two reasons, but let me introduce them first. All right. What up, Rad?
What's good,
Mr.
bro?
Rad is here.
We here. What's up?
You feel me? I apologize for the technical difficulties for you having to hold the mic. I don't know what happened. I did some college homework, came back, mic was broken.
Be honest, I'm vibing. Like,
Yeah, you look good. You look good. All right?
raised it up.
nigga, you
Got it
look
just right in
good.
front, just like before. I'm chilling.
Yeah, you good. And now we got some brand new guests, ladies and gentlemen. The Scumbag crew. Mr. Land is in the building. And he got his boy with him, Mr. Marco. What's good?
Big.
You gotta really.
They call
Yo.
they call me El Scum Presidente, aka Land. This is Money Marco over here, the Vice President. We're gonna have a good time. Nice conversation.
Nah, I really appreciate you guys coming. Yeah. I like people who just like, it makes me feel good when people reach out to like, you feel me? Hey, let's make content. Like, let's do this. Cause there's so many times we try to reach out to people and they say yeah and then they don't come through. So
Flaking.
yeah, it's a lot more reassuring when other people actually reach out. It's like, oh, all right, cool.
It's nice to have to hustle ourselves and then see other people with hustle that are like, yo, we should hustle together.
Yeah.
About that
Make some
business.
shit happen.
Yeah, I mean, I seen y'all page because I know Quan.
Oh,
I
Quan?
grew
Shout
up
out
with Quan
Quan.
Yeah.
since we was little, so I know I see him doing content. We do content too, but I never did a podcast.
Yeah.
So I seen that he was on here. I'm like, you know what? Let's see if we can maybe work something out and get up on there and
feel
talk,
that.
have a conversation.
Nah, facts.
I've been wanting to do one. It's just waiting for the right opportunity. That's all. And, I talked to you about it a while back.
Yeah.
You told me let me know the week of, and we locked in.
Yeah, because low-key, we just try to book in advance because like a lot of people cancel, so it gives us enough time to like plan ahead type shit. And I just appreciate that. You feel me? Y'all genuine dudes off rip. I could tell y'all cool. We're here to have a great conversation. You feel me? And just we don't really like to like pressure niggas on like, all right, so how long you been making content for? Like, where are you from? Like, you feel me? Like, just chill out. You feel me? We just gonna really generally start about how are you guys? Like, how's life? Like, how are you, bro?
Everything else will unfold.
Shit has been fun over the last year, man. I just moved into my first own apartment with my girl.
Shout out to that, for sure.
I've been just trying to enjoy myself, have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? An entrepreneur. I make a little content on the side. We really do it as a hobby, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm always out. And while I'm out, I see a bunch of crazy stuff. So why not get the content? You know what I'm saying? Make it worth my time.
Nah, facts.
But it just became so fun, and just want to keep rolling with it. That's all.
I feel that.
Sounds like you're doing good. What about you, Mr. Marco? Silent killer over there, bro.
Hey.
I've just been living life, enjoying it.
Yeah.
Ever since I met him, it's just been a movie. We'd be outside, just making content, trying to be out there, put ourselves out there.
Nice, buddy.
Word.
Yeah, y'all knew each other for a minute now? Like, how y'all met?
About a year, yeah. I met him through one of my other friends, and me and him have got so close over 1 year. I've known people for 10 plus that we don't have the same kind of relationship with each other as friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can definitely meet one person one day and have a way better relationship.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? You real recognize is real. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Nah,
And
for
if
real.
you know somebody for however amount of time doesn't mean that you're gonna get the same back out of it.
That's a fact.
He a good dude, bro. He a good dude. I'm a genuine person too. Like I just want to get money, have fun. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Be with like-minded
Be
people.
on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Facts.
And I think you said it best. Like real gonna recognize real, and that's what make the genuine energy between.
So
y'all.
what is it? Realize.
Real eyes, real lies, real
Lies.
Same shit.
Yeah. But what about you, Mr. Marco? How are you?
You just asked him, bro.
You just asked him. You just asked him, bro. No, I bounced back after.
Yeah, bounce back. I asked you how are you, and then I was talking about how are you guys. But if you good, you good, right? How are you?
okay.
I'm doing. He's like,
More
goddamn.
about me.
He said I'm good, bro.
I'm doing good, bro. It's been a good week. I mean, Halloween just passed. We dropped. We've had some good times on the spot so far, and I think it's been like nice to see everyone every time I come here. So I've been fine. Like I can't complain about anything.
You sound real political, and that was a nice, sufficient answer. I appreciate that.
Gotcha.
I'm happy. Big Dawg T.
What up?
What up? What up? How are you?
Gosh, this past week has been like a little crazy. Following up what happened Monday.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, so like.
Was it quickly resolved?
Huh? No, it was mad quick. I had paid money out of my pocket, but
Yeah, that's the worst.
yeah, I know. I had to negotiate. I had to finesse and.
You flirted
You had
with
to
a
show
man.
some titties.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Definitely didn't do that.
He said,
I would have did that shit.
"Shit,
If I had titties, what?
gotta finesse.
Work would be done.
Gotta get it how you can."
The only time I'll do that if I'm getting pulled over.
What if she's lesbian?
Well, good for her.
That's good. That's good on her.
$3.99.
Pause.
Now she gonna want my
Pause,
goodies.
you
I
right.
don't got time.
What if he's gay?
What if he's gay?
Yeah.
No, I tell him I got somebody for him, and then I block him.
That don't work.
Anyway,
I would have said I'm a trans.
yeah, this past week has been like
You feel me? That would have been the faster one.
kind of weird. Something happened like Sunday that like I was by myself, and it like. And then the situation, like it was so in my mind that it led up to what happened Monday. Like I was just not there.
Damn.
Sound like you saw a murder.
Nah. She talking about.
I mean,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
no, I'm not.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever as a host of the Jungle Squadcast, Big Dawg T finally got a little taste of what we call the haterade. Okay? And the haterade.
That's
Yeah.
See, that wasn't even in it.
there's like 3 things.
Trust me.
Yeah, that haterade coming from the comments.
Yeah, y'all real mad for my opinion.
I mean,
y'all
like,
bullying
it was
Thalia?
some wild shit you said.
It wasn't wild.
But you just gotta, like, you know, let the haters be the haters, or like let the people say what they say. Don't take it like to the heart. You
My
feel
thing
me?
is like half of the girls that even just like double tapped and liked on it, like they agreed with me because they messaged me personally. Like they didn't necessarily comment on it.
Notice how they message you personally.
You see how
that's
it
a
was
reason
in
because
secret.
that's some shame shit, some shameful shit to say
That
in
is
the
a true
public.
point right there.
Like they didn't want people to know that type of thing.
Because nobody want to go back and forth all day.
No, but
The main issue-
exactly.
The main issue was Thalia was talking about how she basically said she wouldn't like want to cook for her man if they lived together and they weren't married. And
You saw it.
before marriage, at
He
least.
said, "I did see that vid."
I seen that clip.
Thalia.
I can't agree with that. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
What was her specific words?
Red flag.
All right, look. It's not that you have to do everything. You don't have to do everything, but you should. If you love your man, you would cook for him.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
of course, I just never got to that point
You never
where
been to that point.
where a man made me feel like, oh, I'm gonna cook for him. I'm not opposed to it. It's
Okay.
just that's my point of view because I never got to.
So
That's not what
that
you
makes-
said.
Well, if you put it in that context, it makes more sense.
Yeah, that's more
But
But
said.
if you were living with a man and you didn't cook for him, I'm not gonna lie, that's a quick way to get cheated on.
Oh no, I know that. So if
That's
we
a
were,
fact.
If we were living together, that would be another story. But if we like just not living together, I wouldn't. I don't.
I hear you. No, I agree with that.
At least make a nigga
even if you're
empanadas
not
or
living
something.
together, you want to kick for your man?
You
They
can't
said
make, can't make a nigga empanadas, tostones, like something. That's
It
fried.
depends what it is. Like, does he have his own place?
Yeah,
that's
like-
the big thing.
Yeah,
first.
that's the thing.
If he
yeah.
has his own place, then if maybe if you wanted to go cook there sometimes.
Yeah.
No,
You know what
of
I'm
course
saying?
that would be like something like along like down the line, but like I just never got to that point. I never got far enough.
You haven't fucked with grown niggas yet to really
Hungry niggas.
Yeah, you still fucking with little yeah.
She said she been fucking with stoners who go out the house for like 6 hours of the day and don't eat.
Don't worry.
Come home and not hungry.
I can put you on to some real men out here who can give you that type of like aspiration to want to cook for them and do it prior to marriage because that was some ludicrous shit you said. I'm not gonna lie.
Ludicrous.
It might have been out of context.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I think you just didn't word it right.
We're on her side.
All right, so just apologize now.
It was
Just
just
get your
coming
shit
from
off
a
now.
very biased
I
standpoint.
apologize.
So all men in the community.
That was wild.
Wait, whoa.
So now you dragging it.
Apologizing no man.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
I just say I apologize.
Now
But
you
like
dragging
Dawg
it.
was coming at my head for no reason.
She
like,
said-
Not no reason, but don't
it was no
apologize.
reason.
You have no. You see now you're not apologizing. You're not taking accountability. You're trying to throw the
What
blame
you
back to
mean I'm
them.
taking it-
You said something wrong, and they took it
I
for
did
what
not
did you
say
say?
something wrong.
You just literally backtracked everything and said what you actually meant. So that means online you said something wrong. So now you have to
I did not
apologize
say
for
something
misphrasing
wrong.
up what you
It's
said.
not my fault they took it out of fucking context and got me
You
to
put it
feel
out of
bad.
context.
I don't know.
You put it out of
It's not my
context.
fault. Who
That's
edited
like
that?
that's
It's
like
not your fault you put it out of context. You the one who said it out your mouth. You said I don't want to cook for a man unless he got a ring on it.
Took it out of context.
What? How is a person supposed to take it? I'm not going to cook for a man unless he puts a ring on it. What other context is that?
So elaborate.
That is true though.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
I'm a vouch for her a little bit because it's like unless somebody's watching the whole video and hears what's being said before or after, it could easily be
Bro,
taken
there
out
was
of context.
nothing that said after that justifying anything.
Whatever.
That was the gist of the conversation.
I said what I said.
Exactly. Now I'm just asking you to
mean-
apologize.
I said what I said, and I said what I said just now.
You don't want to apologize? That's cool.
She did say sorry, and then
Yeah, she took it back and started putting the blame back on other people.
I know.
That's not taking accountability for your actions. But all right, that's like saying like, all right, you have two little, like one son, one daughter, right? They tattle on each other, but he did it. But he did it. All right, and then you was like, all right, apologize. I'm sorry, but he was getting on my nerves, though, Mom. I had to. Like, that's literally what you just did. I'm sorry, you guys took it out of context, but that's what I meant, but I didn't see it the right way, or it didn't say it in my DMs with my girlfriends. My dumb ass said it in public on IG. I'm not dumb.
nigga, are you Mickey Mouse?
Nigga, dead
That's
switch.
Thalia.
All I kept hearing.
That's my girl's voice.
No.
That's your best girl's
That's the worst girl's
That's
voice
Mickey's
ever
Mouse.
fucking-
All right, let me hear your girl's voice.
Y'all got right.
No, you brought it up. Let me hear your girl's voice.
Nigga said, right? No, nigga.
You see?
Y'all niggas go
That's
first.
shit that I just said explaining myself.
Let me hear your girl's voice.
I think my girl's voice sound like Mickey Mouse too, nigga. That's
No. See,
that's why I know
you
real.
see?
Say, look, you go. Hello.
That sounded mad.
Hello?
Her bro was
That's a bitch
Ain't
I
no
do
doubt,
not
that's
want to talk
plagiarism
to.
right
Like,
there.
that bitch got too much bass in her voice. Like,
Yeah,
I can't
no.
do it.
it's a boy.
So Ross, your turn.
That is not my job.
Oh, that's my
That
girl.
is not my
That
job.
is not my job.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Honestly, it's either I go high squeaky voice or like 40-year-old black woman
So
from
can
South
I-
Carolina.
can I
Like
hear
say, ooh
40-year-old?
child, like
He said, ooh,
oh
child.
yes, baby. Like I'll go grandma. Like
Nah, I can't do it. I can't. I don't have the
You
voice.
hungry, baby?
you feel? Want some to eat, sweetheart?
It's easier for a
want some
girl to
sweet
sound like a
potato
guy than a guy to sound like a girl. I
So all they
think.
gotta do is put some bass in their voice.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I can't talk like that. This is my girl voice. Like,
Dominican chick.
yeah.
Dominican chicks, we talking diesel.
Rough as
Yeah.
fuck. Like,
My
for real.
like
Lord.
damn.
OD.
They come with
OD.
bass on
No,
that
girls.
island.
I feel like girls from New York, they be like, "Shut the fuck up."
Facts.
Definitely.
Nah, gangster though.
Nah, but before we get too sidetracked, let's continue on, guys. I do have a little bit of questions because you already know, like, it's definitely the end of the year. Like, it's November. By the time this drop, it's like November, what, like 7th or some shit like that. I don't know. I can't do math, right? So it's November, nigga. Like, have y'all had like any goals that y'all set out from the beginning of the year that you say you were accomplishing, that were set out to accomplish, and then you actually did accomplish towards now? Like, is there anything that you planned and actually accomplished from the beginning of the year that you planned and did it or almost done doing it? by the end of this time of the year?
So something that we started and we're about to accomplish.
Like,
Or are you talking about anything that
has
you set or
anybody?
laid out?
I have a better answer. Has anybody accomplished any of their New Year's resolutions?
Yes.
I can't. It's partial for me. It comes in pieces for me. I think throughout the year, one thing that I wanted was to work on my fitness. I think I like slacked in certain parts of the year and tried to pick it back up. And even now, I'm picking it back up before the end of the year just to get back on it. Because going into my birthday, I want to feel healthy. Like I want to get, a new change, a new receipt on life, essentially.
You pushing 30, facts.
Exactly. And then from there, I mean, also with partial, it'd be streaming. For one, I've definitely been trying to get more into streaming. I've streamed more than I did in the past couple of years, which is nice on Twitch, and it's been fun. I knock out some nice 5-hour bangers like a live stream, so I can't complain. I think I did I was modest with my New Year's resolutions.
All right.
Nice.
Scumbag crew.
Shit. So
Just talking to Mike real quick.
You can pull it in.
Yeah. Anytime y'all want to talk, y'all can pull it in.
So, moving into a new spot, my first spot, that was really a big goal for me. That's been a goal for me for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I just finally found the right place. You know how everything is right now.
Was your girl?
It's horrible. Huh?
Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead. No.
Was your girl always a part of the plan within the moving
Yeah, I've
in?
been with my girl. So I've been with my girl since 2020.
Mm.
We met each other during COVID.
Or
As a matter of fact.
Lockdown love.
Yeah, so we just really clicked, you know what I mean? So I definitely wanted her with me for sure.
I feel
So I
that.
mean, like I really do enjoy it. I mean, she pisses me off. So, you know what I mean? It's my girl, like
They all
she gonna
do.
piss you off.
They
but-
all
We don't
do.
piss you off.
Yeah.
Everybody still says that COVID either made or break,
Oh, yeah,
made or
hell
break, or
yeah.
made or broke the relationships.
Hell yeah, man.
Definitely.
But I think it was good because it brought us real close real early. Like we was with each other so much,
Yeah,
and you know what I mean. Like we could coexist together. Like you know what I mean. It's not everything isn't a fight. Like
Nah,
Yeah.
you know
for
what I
sure.
mean. You definitely get into your little spats, whatever.
Of
but
course.
everything ain't always head to head. Like we can actually chill. Like my girl like sports. She like basketball. She like football. We can actually have a real conversation about it. So
Nah, that's
Nah,
fine.
that's what's
you know what
up.
I mean? Like definitely love having her with me and fucking the content creating. Like I'm really getting more serious about it now. I didn't start it out thinking that anything was gonna blow up. Like
Word.
the way it's blowing up is insane.
Yeah.
I just was posting stuff, got a crazy video, and really got it going.
Literally
You know what I'm
go
saying?
Yeah.
And it all it takes sometimes is 1-2
That's it.
videos.
That's
and
it.
You go. And
Yeah,
I mean, it
just-
hasn't stopped. I still get stuff
that
from old
momentum from
videos
it.
all the time, and it just stays in the algorithm. And you know what I mean? With that, like I wouldn't say so. So by this year, we're probably like I'm on pace to probably get a little over 40K. I'm at 38.6 right now,
Word.
so I'll probably get a little over 40K.
You talking about following on like
Followers.
IG?
Yeah,
Nah, that's fire.
yeah. I was like, don't put your
And I have,
finances
bro.
out there.
I just look. Nah, I don't even make nothing off Instagram, bro. We just do that shit for fun, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to
Yeah,
build
Ops
it.
was looking at that
I'm trying
like
to build it and
40K.
really do like I want to do the party promoting and I
Yeah,
want to throw
yeah.
parties. Like I have thrown a couple, but it's hard to get yourself established with a spot.
Yeah,
to show
facts.
them that you can bring people in. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and I know we have a good enough local fan base. We do also have a lot like our analytics. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the tools, you can see a lot of our people are from New York, and a lot of our people are from here.
Yeah.
Or more from New York because it's so bigger. But we started our fan base out here. Like I was going to clubs, handing out cards. Follow Scumbag Academy, yo. Everybody follow it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like trying to just get a couple hundred. So once somebody sees something crazy, they repost it, and it just
Take
Yeah.
over.
go.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
it's like, bro. I mean, it's insane, bro. I don't
Yeah,
even-
bro.
That's
I can't
how it be.
even-
That's
But
how it
That
be.
shit's fire though.
yeah, hopefully by next year, going into 2026, we'll have over 100,000. That's the goal. You get what I'm saying?
So you accomplished your goal, like for like what was your goal
for
to
this year
start with?
was moving into a place, and like I said, with the content, I didn't really have a goal.
Yeah,
with it
like for
this year.
followers, did you have like a set or you just
Nah,
blew up out
man,
of nowhere?
I never thought it was gonna get like this.
Oh,
Swear to
shit.
God, bro. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We do it like I said as a hobby.
Yeah.
I'm not like if it jumps off and I could make money with it, cool. But I just do it just because it's fun. You feel me?
I
just
think
like
on
doing
IG
work.
you could make money though. Like you could do it through
I have
subscribers or some shit.
subscribers and stuff,
Yeah.
but see the content I post, I've had a lot of videos deleted.
Damn.
So now I really
It's
gotta
like-
watch what I post, and on top of
Yeah.
that, they took my monetization away from me.
Wow, damn.
Yeah, they'll give it back soon, but I gotta go like a month, 2 months without getting a strike or
Like a
getting
probation
down.
period.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the worst thing that can happen to you is them unrecommending your account.
Who the
So that means your shit
You're
won't
not
show up
getting
in the
no
algorithm.
exposure.
Oh shit.
Only your followers are gonna see it.
So
Damn.
shadow
So
banned.
basically, you get shadow banned.
Yeah,
Your
shadow
name won't
banned.
show up if they don't type it fully in, but they'll take you off of it if you don't get in trouble on there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you keep your content, whatever. I post a lot of crazy stuff, but I try to keep it. You know what I mean?
Along the
like
guidelines.
like right on the line of like
Yeah.
too much, but not too much. Because if I post like all the fights and all that,
Yeah.
they gotta take it all down, bro. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not even worth
Respectfully.
it. But I try to post stuff controversial to try to get people talking. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
The
Facts.
I
negativity
try to get people
sells.
going back and forth. You know, get a right and a left. Like,
Damn.
right and a left. I said a left.
Nah, you good, you good. What about you, big dog?
Oh wow. This year was kind of like, so I started off the year with Light Fitness. I said January, literally January 5th, I put my deposit for a trainer, and then I went in that following Monday, and it's been go ever since.
Facts.
I'm still going to him now. I just needed a trainer because I wasn't going to the gym by myself. And my version of working out was grabbing a fry and eating it. So
cardio.
and I didn't like how I
He said that's
I didn't
cardio.
like how I felt after a while. Like I felt like mad sluggish. I felt like slow. I didn't like looking in the mirror at some points. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Not because I'm like insecure. It was just like I just don't like what I see.
You knew
look
what
good.
you knew what you looked
You're
like,
pretty.
and I should get back to that. I feel you.
Yeah, like I was just in a slump, like a mental and physical slump. But then, I was like, I could see myself doing this because I lost weight before and I could do it again. So I'm still
Don't
going.
lose too much now.
Oh, no, never.
Don't nice spice it.
Yeah.
Hell no. But I have a certain goal to reach, and then until I reach that goal, you know.
You almost there?
Yeah. I just keep eating bad, so my weight keeps fluctuating. Yeah.
If you're gonna eat bad, I think there's a thing that people, I forgot, some girl who told me like on social media that if you eat between 12 and 7, no matter what you eat, as long as you eat between that time period, like your body would kind of like
intermittent fasting, or
some shit
something
like that. I don't know.
I don't believe it's intermittent fasting. I think is its own thing for dieting, but I do know what you're talking
But
about.
that's
If I'm
the
not
time
mistaken.
frame I used to do when I did do it.
Yeah,
But,
like
but
don't.
that's only because if you eat past a certain time, and I think it is like about 7 to 8 o'clock. If you eat past then, like going to sleep to get proper rest, you need at least like 2 to 3 hours maybe to digest. If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
To digest properly.
Yeah, you can't just go to sleep right after eating. You
just
need to
sits
give it
there.
time to let it digest, and then from there you could go to bed. So that's why they're like eat early in the evening so that you can have time to digest and then get proper rest.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
exactly.
And then another goal that I'm really proud of. I took my first solo trip.
Oh wow.
Okay. Where you went?
I didn't go anywhere like crazy, but I still went by myself. I went to Florida.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah,
been to Florida.
I
That's
went
a
for my
trip.
birthday. Yeah, I was just like, the original plan was I was supposed to see somebody. That wasn't happening. So I was
Somebody.
like, yes,
Who do you call?
no, and then I knew him prior, and then
Prior.
and then I was like, you're not stopping my trip. And I've always said I need to take a solo trip. Because like I always wanted to like see how I am outside of Connecticut.
Yeah.
Man, I had the time of my life. I went everywhere by myself. I hit up a couple people I knew down in Florida, but I went mostly everywhere by myself. I took an Uber,
That's
went to
crazy.
the nail salon, came back, went to the bar, went to the pool, hit up my friend, hit up downtown Orlando. I went to some restaurant by myself. Took the flight by myself.
That's crazy. I would
Shout
never.
out to
That's
that.
mad
I did
scary.
everything. And it was Memorial Day weekend, so I was like kind of like I was panicking a little bit.
Yeah.
But I was fine. I was Gucci. I'll do it again. and
I'll do it again. Like take a trip, but like I'm like mad pussy when it comes to like planes. I didn't take my first one till like 25.
Ain't that bad.
So I was like
You just gotta get
going by
over it.
myself. Nah, I don't know. I had to. I needed somebody like hold my hand.
TSA gives me
I almost
like
grabbed this nigga's hand.
yo, TSA be having me in a like my chest be tight. I was like,
Yeah, they be trying to press you, bro, but they only looking for liquids. I swear to God, I done got everything through TSA. Not like weapons, but like I done got anything you want to get through TSA, you can get it through TSA. They just want
Nah, I
liquid.
was being nice
literally.
because
They
I
liquid and anything bigger than your phone, take it out your bag. That's all they
Type
want,
shit.
bro.
Yeah.
They
they
not
literally
you know
had
what I
to
mean?
tell my boy.
We're just
smoke.
joking.
I was like,
We're just joking, TSA.
Facts. Niggas giving out the gems right now. Sure.
I'm telling you, I used to go to Cali all the time, bro. I used to fly by myself all the time.
Yeah, I never smuggled anything before.
Damn, he ain't say nothing about smuggling, bro. Yeah, he trying. Yeah, what the fuck?
He said anything you want: shirts, pants, sneakers.
I just said I've took a lot of trips to California.
He brought anything I want. That's it.
Low key, that was some jaw snitching shit right there. Like,
I'm talking about myself. Like,
nah, bro, that was wild.
so niggas is on a no-fly list after this episode.
Yo,
Nigga, red.
TSA knocking
I
at
should have
our
put
door.
him on the couch with you, nigga. Let the niggas get you. All right, nah.
take that solo trip, y'all.
Facts. I'm gonna speed this
Nah,
up a
word.
little bit.
Bruh.
How are you, Ra? End of year, did you have some goals in the beginning? End of year, did you accomplish any of them? Talk to me.
To kind of wrap it up, how have I been?
I didn't go yet, but yeah, go ahead.
Word. No, I'm saying to like kind of
Marcos
wrap up
didn't
both.
go
And, how I've been, it's been kind of a slump week. You feel me? Deal with some like family issues, death in the family. So I've been a little like, out of my usual realm. But I'm getting back to it. I'm not trying, stay down
damn.
too long. Yeah, for sure.
Condolences.
Appreciate
for
that.
real, bro.
Appreciate that. But as far as goals throughout the year, I can honestly say I haven't really like knocked off too many, if any. Like I've been consistent with like things like this, which I could like, salute myself to. But, one thing I wanted to do was like go to the gym, which I haven't been consistent with, and like, do more for my brand as far as like fashion, which again I haven't done that. So definitely shit to look forward to next year. You feel me? I ain't gonna demotivate myself.
I feel that.
Nah, bro. You don't gotta demotivate. That's a lot of accountability you took there, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna
like
keep it
that.
funky.
Don't keep it funky.
I'm always keep it a thigh.
Yeah. Keep it a thou wow. Like I like that one you said last week. He was like, yeah, thou wow. That shit was dope. But nah, for real though, for me, ended it like last year to this year was like type crazy because like I legit remember last year it was like my mom had 2 seizures in the same month, like this month, and now she's good. I'm about to go see her. Thank God. You feel me? This weekend type shit. Hopefully everything goes well. Don't want to jinx that shit. So one of my biggest things was to like really set out to go see family like a lot more often than I've usually been doing. And that was one thing that like I really accomplished this year. And I'm finally, last year I only got to see her once. This year 2-3 times, you feel me? Like, and
Baby steps.
yeah, we working on it. You feel me? And like the other family members, I haven't seen a lot of them either. So it's like it's important to us, but it's hard to because of how our lives are now. But it's manageable. You feel me? Like it's something that we all, I feel like, want to happen, and it's been happening, man. You feel me? Like we're all getting older, and like I just feel like I keep saying this every week, but you just gotta appreciate and value the time that we're here, man. This shit is literally a bless. Like
Sure.
any moment, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Like, and like you think everything is good, like the boat is rowing, like you feel me, the car is driving, engine good. Next thing you know, like that one little thing in the car can mess up, and because of that, you can't make it to work. You feel me?
We're running on God's time.
Huh?
So we're running on God's time.
Yeah, facts.
Stand that.
But other goals that I actually set out to accomplish was the school shit too, because at the time too, like I wasn't able to get into the master's program, and I had to literally go to community college and get take 5 classes, and get straight A's in all 5 classes in order to improve my GPA in order to get into the master's program. So now, after next semester, I'm gonna be officially done, and all I gotta do is just take a test for the certification. So like, it's just crazy, bro. Like we're really like from last year to this year to be like literally at the finish line, almost there. You feel me? Like really can see. Like my colleague told me, like I could see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like it's dead ass there. So that's one of my biggest goals. You feel me? Yeah. I'm a music major, so like I'm getting it in education for my master's.
Amen.
And that shit is it's really dope. I said to Rad, so like I'm happy that I got to like I have to get this off my chest, guys, and then we're gonna go on to this is it really bothered me today. And I don't even want to throw shade. I gotta sit up. Look, see, I don't even want to like say it, but I think since I got it out aggressively, like I got to vent to Rat earlier about it, I think I could come here and keep it like a little bit more PG.
Tell it as a story from someone else. You feel me? Like,
Huh?
Like my boy told me this story.
Yeah, like he told me, and I just told it to Rad very passionately. You feel me? So there was this, same person like me, very, very, very extremely similar, just like me in the same
Melanated.
exact situation. He's black, right?
He's black.
And he's in a different class to me. And so he's just having a weird semester. And one of the classes today specifically was like extremely weird. Like, I get it now. Like, we are in DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, like all that stuff. Like, it's a thing now. Like, and now I was late to class because I was running late from a meeting from the other job, and he knows that I run late because of that, and I'm coming. Oh shit, not me, but him, the other person. And the other person came in from the actual meeting, and then he just walks into an interesting conversation that they're having. I didn't ask any prior information about how it started, what was going on, even if that was even the topic of today's class. I didn't. I was just like, shut up, right? And that's what I did. I shut up. That's what he did. He shut up, and he walks in the class and hears like the teachers and the students or colleagues, and they're talking about like how like there was a little bit of discourse between the students about like how I guess the teacher was being asked by the students, hey, where can you sit or some shit like that, and then he was like, oh, you can't sit over there because they are using it, and or you go over there because they keep doing that, and then the kids was like, oh, what are you talking about? There's only one person there, like, you feel me? Like, and like this, he was like, oh, are you playing a joke? He was like, no, I'm not playing a joke. I guess they were having conversations about how like those type of pronouns are having issues in other people's like classrooms and daily lives and stuff. And like, I was just like, okay, like, first of all, everybody has a name, right? So if you call the person by their name, that just completely disregards that. So this is an experience, like, this is, I don't, that person didn't feel like that was something that needs to be talked about in the classroom. Like, there's a lot of stuff about, like, you can tell there's literally an agenda being pushed within education to just disregard, like, not even disregard, but like just completely advance a certain type of thinking onto students and conditioning. And it's like, constantly being embedded and thrown at you. And like, one of the things that was just one thing. I didn't even like kind of like, I just was like, oh, this is the realization. Let me acknowledge it so I know how to move forward. Like, that's real life. You already know that. Cool. Yeah, but this is the interesting part. Like, they continue to not have like relevance to the topic for like the discussion for like the lesson, right? So out of nowhere, I guess the person was like, damn, what did he say? He basically was just like, in order to pass, the master's program, you honestly have to take a test. And there was, he was like, oh, but how you said it, systemically, he was like, okay, that systemically that there's they implemented the test to be so hard and be familiar with only people from the suburbs, and then like you have to like, and then like the people who mostly pass is mostly white men, even if you're a female in all races they don't, and then if you're black, oh, you definitely, like, he was really wilding out and saying this in the class. And like, literally, I turned to my left. I mean, he turns to his left and he turns to his right, and he's literally in the middle, and then all he sees is like snow, like just white. Everybody's white around him. He's the only black person there, and he's like he just felt like it was really directed towards him, and it was just like, to me, a little bit unnecessary, and it was just like had nothing to do with the conversation at hand, and he just continued to like vent off with these side conversations to like, and you could, it's just like, then once people say certain things like that, then you kind of like reflect back on the semester. Now you kind of like notice, oh, that's why he's saying little shit like that. That's why he's kind of like disregarding this. And like, you start putting things together. It's like, these people just really think and look down on people. Like, it's everywhere. And like everywhere, I'm literally in a position every single where I'm at here because of the podcast and social media. Work because of like the school teacher, blah, blah, blah. School because of the colleagues teacher, blah, blah, blah. Everywhere I gotta prove everybody that I'm more than what they expect at every single day, because they all continue to like look down on me. Not that I'm proving it because of them, because that's exhausting, but I just have to have that acknowledgement in my head that people just have a lower expectation of me. You feel me? And it's just like not because of them getting to know who I am as a person. It's just them getting to know the cover and what they think they know about me. So it's just like, wow.
Can I say something? They see you as a threat. They don't want nobody outside of the clear people. I'm gonna call them clear.
My bad.
To have any type of power. And honestly, like I've heard this somewhere, and I'm probably not gonna say this correctly, but they say like all the information that we need to know is hidden in books because they feel as if minorities won't read books. So everything that we need to know is hidden in a book. They just purposely did that so because we wouldn't read them. So you got what I'm trying to say? Like they see you as a threat, so it's like bittersweet.
Yeah, bro. And then like the kid was getting like disregarded in the class, helping the students, corrected the teacher.
And directing it, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, like helping the other students who are struggling with the technology shit. And then you're gonna tell me how he's gonna tell him how he did it was wrong when it was correct. And then I told them how like to do it, and then it happened in 2 seconds. And then continue to be like, oh, I don't mean to be sassy or like this and that, like not to disregard you. Like every single time a person says that, bro, they're 100% disregarding you and disrespecting you, especially if you keep saying it. You feel me? And it's like, bro, I can't say anything at the moment because I'm the angry black man, right? I gotta behave. I gotta make sure, because if not, I'm gonna lose all the money and shit that I pay for and shit like that. So it's like, but once I get this, like, you feel me, like. Once I get the certificate, respectfully, like, there's nothing you can take from me at that point.
Kiss my ass, like.
And then, like, wait till I really am able to speak how I really speak. And it was me, nigga. I'm talking about exactly the experience I had today in class. You feel me? Like, yeah, just in case.
I had no idea, bro.
Yeah,
no
breaking news. It was me.
Y'all seen that meme? He was like, wow.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah. And it's like, I don't even want to put it on just the white people too, because it's not just white people. It's black people. It's people, like you said, it's on some threatening shit. It's like, I do approach things, life, thoughts, anything like differently compared to, I guess, the average. But like to really like kind of like try to block my way because of that, or just look down on me, or just have some expectation because of something systemically your people created against me. Like, and then to throw that in my face in front of class, like, nah.
There's nobody you could go to, like a dean board or something.
Oh, I made sure, like he knew I was bothered by it, but I did it like on like mad chill. So like
the professional clapback.
Yeah, it was like 45 minutes left of class, and I didn't say a word. I just looked him in the eye for like 45 minutes,
as
like
you should,
dead in the eye. Didn't say a word, right? Then a colleague next to me, sitting next to me, he's like, oh, so how you feel about the praxis? Like, that's the test that we have to take. I was like, well, because I'm black, I guess I'm gonna have to work twice as hard now, huh?
I would have done the same.
And then the whole class is quiet, and then I was just like, huh? And then I just kept having a regular conversation. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do my thing. I got a plan. I got game plans, blah, blah, blah. We gonna study. We gonna get this through. So that's how that went. And then he kind of like walked past me, and then he was like, is everything okay? I said, everything's great. Have a great night. You know how you you know how they do. And then I just keep walking because like, what are we gonna accomplish here? I'm not trying to hear your story. I get it. Me and you come from different like
Upbringing.
lifestyles, and that's 100% clear. But I'm respectful towards you. I don't throw shit in your face. Like I come here in class, I respect you. I engage. You feel me? I do what I gotta do. But nah, don't, bro. I just can't wait till I'm in a position of power where people can stop talking to me the way like they be talking to me, bro.
I felt that.
Yeah, because I had that urge now, but I just also I have a lot to lose.
So
You
the
feel
only
me?
person that should yell at me like that is my mama. And she don't even do that.
No, she do, and she could get her shit off. You feel me? My mom could yell at me, my dad could yell at me, people who love me, yeah. But that was my little ape Loso rant. I haven't done that all season. Thanks y'all for like letting me get my shit off.
Got it.
That was my first rant in a while. Life's
Yeah.
We're
life's been
hard
good.
45 in.
Just don't tell me exactly who the person is, because I don't play that shit, and I don't.
Nah, they're good people. Like they're just like, to me, like I don't really look down on people like that. Is because like we had this conversation before. It's like about Princess Boy. Like this is something that's been conditioned. Like I believe that how they
Princess
think.
Boy?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna talk
No,
about it.
I get it. No, I just wanted to make sure I hear it correctly.
But you know what Princess Boy is, right?
Yeah.
The little kid who wore a dress, mom, blah blah blah. Yeah. So like this shit goes back into like the 1970s and how we are being conditioned and to really think that this lifestyle that we live today is okay. Like this is a whole systemically brought out, taught out plan. So like I don't want to get into details about that, but there's proof. There's actual like case by case. There's all that shit that scholars like to like argue about. There's proof about it. But let me be the crazy conspiracy guy for today. Anyway, crazy nigga, Lil Uzi, he just dropped Eternal Take 2. Speaking of crazy, this nigga, I don't want to start. Did you guys get to hear the album? I talked enough.
Yeah, I definitely gave it a quick listen. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little bit of nostalgia mixed in there. I'm not gonna say it was a great album overall, but like I did appreciate the few songs that I like got that nostalgic feel from. And it's like, oh, all right, this kind of remind me of like a 2016 type of flow.
Yeah, I felt the same way. Eternal Atake was like, it was a good album for me. I mean, I didn't like every song. I think I favorited like maybe like 5 or 6 of them that I could go back to. And again, it gave me classic Uzi vibes. Like, I think Uzi always has a good way of like using like the formula he's already created, but also like giving you like bits of like him evolved as well in his music. And I mean, even if the evolution to me can be weird, like music video wise, I think his like what he depicts can be weird in the video compared to what the song is. But at the same time, like I fuck with Uzi. He's a creative person and he's a pretty dope dude. Album was good for me.
For me, like I agree with both of y'all. Like it was kind of nostalgic, but it was just more of like I expected this from him type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were some songs that were like little bops. Like I could hear them on TikTok, get a little shoulder movement going on. But other than that, it didn't really like wow me. I was just like, it's good. Like it's not bad. It just didn't wow me.
Yeah, I agree.
What about y'all?
Yeah, well, from the little bits we listened to, like you said, the nostalgic feel. I can agree. I haven't been a big fan of him, man, since like 2017, 2018 though, man. He really didn't fall off because he's still here. It's just I don't have the ear for that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I have a different ear for music. I usually like every couple of years I start listening to different stuff. So it's not really,
I feel that.
you know, I don't think I would sit down and listen to the whole album. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately,
if I heard stuff from it, I would like it.
I came to this exact same conclusion as you, but I painfully listened to the album.
Yeah, I hear you.
And this album was like absolutely disgusting to listen to. He's like a washed out version of Travis Scott. And to me, like to listen to, like, I don't know, like it was like a quick listen, but it was a lot of songs. And only really fuck with 30% of it. It was just to me like, oh my God, bro. Like people really, it's like, it's hard to say people don't really know how to make albums because then he wasn't the only one who dropped the album and those albums were actually pretty good. So it's just like you said, he definitely is catering to a certain type of demographic and he has people who listens to that type of sound and frequency.
Cold fan bases too.
But I am, and I am not that. You feel me? And it's perfectly fine to make that music. Salute. He does have respect, but this is not for me. Not for me. Not for me.
So I'm not in the demographic of
Yeah, but there is like a song called Chill Bay and Mr. Chow. I think it was called. Those two songs are actually top tier.
Yeah.
Like he that's what it is. It's just like with Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi makes great music, but not great to me like great albums. But he's like you'll find that like one diamond and out of all that dirt and be like, all right, this is worth kind of like tolerating the whole entire project.
That's a fact.
And that's disappointing to a fan too.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on an album.
Yeah.
It sucks. I'm a big fan of Action Bronson.
Oh
His
shit.
last album, I couldn't get down with his last album, man. Like, and I like all the beats that he's using, and when it comes down to like doing concerts with live bands to give it a different feel.
Yeah.
It matches his style more.
Yeah, he was
It's
lit.
cool, but like the last album, I just wasn't feeling it. I could pick like one or two songs. I'm like, okay, those were fire. Everything else was like.
Listen to it out of respect for him being Action Bronson.
Exactly.
I feel like we felt the same way with his music, like when we listened to those albums.
Yeah, but to me, like Lil Uzi didn't even give me that type of thing as far as like 2017. Because 2017, I was a fan of him.
Oh, he was
like, and he was killing shit. But like
I mean, it's
now,
because he was a new sound. Now he's where he, like you said, like before, like I evolve as I listen to music, and he kept that one sound. Like, so when you hear him, you just hear like what you used to hear, and you're like, all right, it's the same shit.
yeah, like because now like a lot of people are kind of like. It's not just him. You feel me? Like we've had this similar conversations with a lot of artists this year who's just kind of like I feel like we're all in this like twilight zone of music where it's just like wash, rinse, and repeat of the same type of thing. And then it's not the older we get, the older we're able to identify it, but it's not us they're catering to. They're catering to a demographic and people that's younger than us. You feel me? So it's like it's a win for the younger people, but it's a lose for us because we're not getting what we want, and there's not other artists who are growing as we grow. Not anymore.
And it sucks because we the real fans. We the ones that seen them come up, like start and come up. You feel me? So it's like
that's my
not
gripe
like
with a lot of artists, especially like artists like Drake, especially like artists like what's his name, Big Sean. Like he should have been like really, them niggas should have been really up right now. Like there's a lot of different artists who should have been up, but they just kind of like plateaued after they hit a certain like level.
I don't think Uzi's doing it for the fans, like for like delivering to the younger demographic. To be honest, like that could be the case, you know, marketing wise. But I feel like when I hear from what he speaks on with his music, I mean, there's a lot of unreleased music that he hasn't dropped that, you know, he knows is a banger, but he just won't release. So like I said, I don't think he's doing it to cater people. I think he does it because he appreciates his craft and his art and what he makes, and he wants to put it out there. So like that's why
he has his own core fan base type shit. He has the cult fan base, but that's who he's catering to because that's who. Nobody's asking for a Lil Uzi album, but Lil Uzi fans, and that's it.
Yeah, of course. No one, every music artist, no one's asked for an album except their fans. So yeah,
that's
that makes
not
sense.
true. For Lil Uzi specifically, it is true, but for every single artist, not like I'm not a huge Jay-Z fan, but I wouldn't mind Jay-Z dropping an album. I'm not the greatest like A Boogie fan, but if that nigga drop an album, I'm tuning in. You feel me? Like it's just certain other people, artists who like Drake, for example, same thing. You feel me? Jadakiss is about to drop an album in like very soon that he's promoting, but I'm like, okay, I don't really fuck with Jada like that, but I'm definitely gonna tune into Jada. Like what? Like, but for me, I didn't get that same energy with Lil Uzi and Eternal Take. It was just like, bro, it was a short album, but to me, it dragged until it didn't drag.
I get you.
I don't want to spend too much time on that. I give it a solid 6.
7.
Mine was 7.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna respectfully give him a 7.5.
All right, we're gonna do an honorable mention for Westside Gunn unless everybody has a deep dive.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't listen to this project he dropped,
But it's fire.
I'm a big fan of Westside Gunn. I'm a big fan of Benny the Butcher and 38 Special and all them. Like, I could fuck with that. You know what I mean? That boom bap shit. And he does boom bap, but with a whole nother twist and style to it.
Yeah.
It's very different. It's not just like that regular boom bap. And he just has the voice. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Certain people got the raps, and then certain people got the lifestyles to go with the raps. But then there's certain people who can separate them both and like really kind of like excel in those lanes separately. Like they have a fine balance. Like I want to make music. This is what I'm gonna be doing right now. It's none of that bullshit like right now. So like that's what I like about Benny 38 and
It's funny
Conscious
because
Gangsters.
the second you said that you liked Action Bronson, I knew you were gonna like Westside Gunn's album because not for nothing to me, like I listened to the album and it just felt like
Still Praying.
yeah, the album. I listened to Westside Gunn's album, Still Praying, and personally, it just felt like to me like it felt like if Action Bronson could say nigga, that would be his album. They're literally the same person, like in my opinion. Like their bars go bar for bar. Like if you put them on a song, if you put Action Bronson and Westside Gunn on a song, and you put Big Sean and Baby Tron on a song, you'd be like, which nigga's rapping right now?
Like a versus battle.
No, just like them making a song together.
Yeah,
you would think
you
it's
can't tell
one
who it
nigga.
is. Cause no,
Very
I agree
similar in
though.
sound.
I just felt like for me, like the boom bap sound is cool because like there is a fan base for it.
People love 90s
and
drug
people
rap.
still like that shit. So
That's
it's
a
like
fact.
it's cool to see it more commercialized now.
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel me? Like now it's not like on some like, oh, it's just some backpack shit. Like, no, it's like some shit like people can still bump in the car, bump in the club, and like really still be talked about now. People don't appreciate good rap music anymore, bro. I just think that Westside Gunn had a good balance with doing it with like for me it's like it just can't be rap on rap. You feel me? Like balance it out and collab with certain people who can add a little bit of different spice to your rap. But other than that, that shit was a good solid listen to. I hope y'all checked it out. It's an 8.5 in my book. I gotta double back a little bit to kind of like tune in, but go listen.
Yeah, it was good. It was short, nice little 40-minute rant. Like
Facts,
he
40
did his
minutes.
thing. I give it like again. I give it a 8. To be
8?
honest, yeah.
Damn. You don't fuck with the boom bap, bro. Nah, let me stop.
Like I said, 90s drug rap is fun. but it's
Marco,
just
you been
not me,
quiet,
like-
bro. You good? Like any thoughts, brothers?
I just respectfully I don't listen to any of this. So.
Oh, you good?
Uzi's, I'm not a fan of. Don't listen to any of his music.
Yeah, I'm on your back.
What you would say against him? It's like
He said that's not me.
Neutral.
I fuck with it. I just didn't want to leave you hanging.
the only iPod is Kodak Black. I got up there the rest and
Oh yeah, Kodak. We definitely gonna top it up with Kodak.
J.I. Fuck that nigga.
It's the way he's saying it, man.
He's like, I gotta be honest
Fuck
with y'all.
that nigga.
Fuck that nigga Kodak, bro. I mean, not Kodak. Yeah,
His feelings.
Yeah, God, we'll get there.
yeah, for real. We are gonna get there.
But yeah, that album,
Cool.
8.5. I mean 8. Like I said, I keep it pushing.
All right. I finally know somebody, Thalia, who wants to have a baby with you.
No.
Jacquees.
Finally.
Jacquees wants to have a baby
That
with
is
you.
that album was a baby making.
Yeah,
Literally named
but it was
Baby
dedicated to you.
No, it's not. Oh no, I was listening to a couple of songs. Like I was just like, it's very detailed. Like it's like he's giving you instructions on what to
How
do
the fuck?
to make the baby.
Yeah,
He
It's
did
like
Type
baby
shit.
making 101. Like
Type shit.
for an artist. If it was a conceptual piece, he definitely conceptualized that he wants to have sex.
but that
Just to
Love
sum
making
it up in a
songs.
nutshell.
I mean, I've always seen him as like a sexual person. I never seen him as like, I don't know, like not a.
Yeah, his music always been like bedroom music.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Jacquees makes good like music to get like slow head to,
Yeah,
like not fast head, but like
Not fast head, but
Slow.
slow head.
Like-
More R&B, just saying. It ain't what it was, bro.
I don't know.
It ain't early 2000s.
you right.
90s.
But
Yeah,
listen
it
to
don't hit
you
the same.
absolutely right.
It don't hit the same.
but
You
this album
absolutely right.
actually gives you that vibe though. It was some were like love songs. Like he was ready to like.
It was just some
say what he
fucking shit
needed.
that you could get some slow head to.
My
Exactly,
thing
like,
is, he was,
yeah.
he
That's-
was trying to keep sweat the shit.
Yeah, like
he
you
tried
put it
to
on a
keep
playlist for your shorty, not for like you feel me for you, but like for the vibe that you trying to set for the night.
Yeah.
That's one of the ones that you could play. Like I think literally the self-titled
Yeah.
album "Baby Making" that song was actually pretty heat. Listen to that, get some head to it.
I think he had a song
Smith.
called Margella Sex too.
Yeah,
like,
Margella
I'm like,
Sex.
I'm like, we
Yeah,
had rich
wildin'.
sex. Like, I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
to me it was a great album though.
He trying to be like Keith Sweat, like I said.
Tight.
He sounded like
Yeah.
he sounded like
He trying to be like nobody.
Nah, that's a fact.
Nobody.
That nigga on some get the candle,
Yeah.
pour that shit on the, back
wax.
type shit.
Yeah, he's
Somebody
mad.
back.
He
reminded
definitely
me
on
of
some freak shit.
he reminded me of Jeremiah, like birthday sex, like that type of vibe. Like felt like he just kept a consistent,
Yeah.
like that was his inspiration.
You know
Yeah,
what?
he was horny.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna be
horny.
real with y'all. Do y'all remember when y'all used to go to parties and like the lap dances and the floor dances was a thing?
Don't even get me
What?
started because they used
That
to
was a
tell
good
me I
time.
was doing it wrong.
But
Yeah, they used to tell me I wasn't supposed to fuck him. Like
he was like, I
I'm
was
supposed to-
gyrating.
you were
Yeah.
He said I'm supposed to keep my
You gotta
pants
gyrate, not dry hump.
I didn't know. All right, when I first went to parties, that wasn't my thing. All right.
All you gotta do is lay on the floor and let Shorty do her thing. And see, do it all the time.
Lay on
No,
the
I
floor,
literally
right?
was like,
Listen,
like,
I
Nigga
know we
almost
was
took his
young,
pants off.
but lay on the
Huh?
floor is diabolical. I ain't
I
even
was
fucking
like,
up my
I was
shirt.
literally like, my first party was like 10th grade. But how the fuck was I supposed to know?
These young niggas ain't doing shit but hanging in corners with their skis on, nigga. Right?
That's a
Literally.
Yeah,
fact.
and
They don't
smoking
even
and
party.
lean,
Real
drinking
shit,
lean,
for
and like
real.
doing some extra
Niggas be
shit.
wall
And
huggers for
then
real.
that's like
Yeah.
slow, like everything's like literally in slow mo.
Bro, they're purposely looking for trouble, not for peace. Like it's so crazy.
Like, why
The
you
minute-
even there? Go listen to the music at home.
The minute I see them dress a certain way, like I'm not trying to judge you by guys cover, but like you could, yeah.
Listen, I'm
Hot as
I'm
fuck
so
in the
triggered by it.
spotlight.
I'm so triggered by it. I seen a reel the other day. This nigga goes, me eating 30 minutes before I need to shoot it up at this party. And then I realized he was actually talking about photography. I was like, oh!
Well,
Nah,
that's
it's
some
crazy.
good content though.
There was mad niggas in the comments just like, oh my God, I didn't know this was
No
about
black
pictures.
Air Forces.
That black
You
was
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
is you. It's,
Nah, for real.
He said that
you
with a
better catch a case.
grimace.
You already caught a case, and you better add another one to the record.
That us.
No,
Those
if
are
I
the
see-
case catchers.
I promise you, I'm gonna be real with you. I will double dude if he wears black Air Forces.
Chill, that's my shit.
I don't care.
But Jacquees, I'll give him a solid. I'll give him a solid 8.
Speaking of black
That was
Air Forces, Jacquees.
Nah, I give it an 8 because I haven't got slow head to it yet.
It's a different vibe. It was a different vibe
That
from
shit
hip
might,
hop, so I
that shit
can give
might
it
crank
its
it
own
up to a
bracket.
9.2. Like,
It's the yet part for me. He's like, yet.
And I mean, maybe, hopefully, you feel me? I be having my little playlist music for the room. So
That's
like,
funny.
this is gonna be updated. It might pop up. You never know.
He
I
said,
know this nigga Los is dead gonna request slow head from the girl too. Like, can I just get slow head?
I'm just
She
gonna
gonna
say, slow down. That's
She
it.
gonna be mad. He gonna be like, "Woo,
Yeah,
bring it
slow down.
And
I'll be like, yo, follow the beat.
shows us
Don't try to.
He gonna grab her
snatch my
head
soul.
and be like,
nigga pulls out a speedometer.
Nigga, what?
You're going 25, bro. Slow down.
This is some wax on, wax off, some karate kid shit. Like,
There you go. Oh, she painting a fence.
yeah, like,
If I bring out the tempo shit.
yeah, like the metronome and shit. Like, nah, fuck
Nigga
out of
say-
he
here.
gonna be like,
Jacket on.
babe, follow my lead.
Yeah, for real. Hey, this is ABA rhythm. Nah, let me stop. ABA form. Nah, let me stop. All right, Kodak Black. We finally got to some shit, but I ain't gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot pronounce this album at all. Is it Dieuson Octave or Dyson Octave? Like, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments.
I'm going with
This shit was hard.
Dieuson Octave.
Dieuson Octave.
Yeah,
Dieuson, like
what I'm going with.
Shogun.
For
Like,
real.
you feel me?
Is it something Haitian or something?
I thought he was casting a
Mpakone.
spell.
It might.
Samzi Kunya, Sa Haitien. Bagasa Mpakone.
He's like, that's
you
that's
just
not
call
a part
me?
in the Haitian language. He said, what you said about my mother?
Nah. Kodak Black. Ça c'est mzo mwen. Ça c'est fwem. Ou
Yeah.
même ou gen go tête.
That's this guy.
Oui.
Yeah. But yeah, seriously, did anybody hear the album?
Yeah.
I did,
Yeah.
bro. I was excited to hear
Honestly-
I
Kodak.
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's my favorite project so far that we
That
heard.
shit was fire.
It's more
Yeah.
flowers to Kodak because I ain't gonna lie. Like I say all the time with him, it's like no matter what he's going through in life, you feel me?
He drop heat.
He's still dropping heat. You feel me?
I agree.
can't say he fell off. I'm not saying that he's like, continuing to like climb, but he's
Yeah.
not like plateauing in a way where it's like,
Like-
his sound is getting exhausting. Like I could really bump his shit every time he drop.
Nah, I agree. I think like this is something that Ice Spice should probably learn from, how to be like a drug addict who can actually still make really good music. And like Ice Spice just let the drugs get in the Ozempic and the body get to her, and then like her music just kind of like plateaued, and it's not as believable because of her body. It's like had deflated, but now like Kodak, even drugs or no drugs, Kodak will consistently give you something to listen to relate to, for the club, for like any type of situation. And now since he's in like a new spot in his life, he knows how to kind of like channel certain experiences in order to make the type of song he wants at the current moment. So now he's more accessible to other artists now in that way.
Yeah.
So like I appreciated this album in a different aspect because it just shows me where his head is at and where his heart is at, and he still is going to give us heat after heat. Like, bro, damn, I can't remember the names of the songs, but there was one that was like,
right?
it was it was towards the end. Was it Never Exaggerating?
I know you did.
Never Exaggerate was number 5 on the track.
But there was another one towards the end. It was so good, bro.
I'm gonna
You
be
said
real.
Harlem Nights? Well, am I talking about
Harlem
something?
Nights
Harlem Nights
was
was the first song.
The
no,
second
song.
Was it?
Yeah,
No,
the
yeah,
second.
you're right. Catch
Harlem
Fire
Nights
was the first one.
was heat.
Catch Fire was crazy.
Catch Fire was dope, but Harlem Nights was like, oh shit. But there was one towards the end, like he was just really speaking that real shit. Like it reminded me of one of my favorite albums from him called Dying to Live.
I think it's I'm gonna be real.
I think it might be
That was
I'm
the
gonna be
second to
real.
last song. I fucked with Versatile on the album. That was like the third song.
Versatile was calm.
The outro was interesting to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was just like, it was a little like, Kodak sometimes gets too comfortable with the high pitched voice, and I just think like he has to kind of like reel in a little bit. I can't hear that for the whole song. You gotta kind of like use that to transition within certain verses or like make that into a bridge. But to make that shit into a top to bottom song, sometimes it was a little bit hard to hear. And he did that at least once or twice in the album.
That was definitely like one of those. I think he did that in the outro, and that's why it was like eerie for me. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, but like I said with Lil Uzi, it was hard to listen to from top to bottom. But with Kodak, it was the exact polar opposite. Top to bottom, I was able to really sit there and enjoy it. I actually played it twice, nigga. It was good.
Little Uzi is like that outer space type of like, you know what I mean? Like you like that other shit. Like Kodak's like, he's for the family. Like everybody love Kodak. Like, and that
It's
nigga,
like that Southern hospitality.
exactly.
vibe.
Like when you hear Kodak's beats on that, like the production on there was good. Like when you hear
Fire.
it, like you just want to bounce. Like this nigga knows exactly what to do to get your shoulders moving. Uzi could do the same shit, but just Kodak does it with a little bit more like a refined taste. It's not a new flavor added. It's like I'm giving you something that's a homegrown recipe.
Yeah, like everybody gonna drink alcohol, tequila, right? So like he's like a version of that. Like no matter what, it's always gonna be valid. You feel me?
Uzi has very
Zesty.
very weird beats that are like a lot of synths and stuff like that people aren't used to hearing. So it might not appeal to the ear of
I
a
agree.
lot of people that listen to music casually. But if you're really into music, you would hear some of that stuff and be like, wow. Kodak
Instrumentally, yes, but I'm talking about like when you talking about his content as far as what he's talking about.
I get that.
That is the problem.
And it's not much substance. You could take it how you want to, though. You know. But but there's some songs where he's had a bit of substance in it. There's some shit that's off the rails.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He trying to have fun with it. I get it. Kodak, I feel like he been relevant for so long because he can rap on a lot of different beats. He don't really come with the same style on everything. Like you could put him on. You could put him on a lot of different tracks.
Yeah, you
and he
really
could just walk with it.
He'll match with whoever's kind of like on
literally.
it. Yeah,
So that'll keep him relevant. Like we was talking about the baby before we started the pod. Like he blew himself out because he was just so much of the same flow. Every song sound the same. Like, and then you pushing out so much music, nobody even want to hear it.
like bro, come on.
Kodak will make you wait a little bit, but when he puts something out,
That shit is fire.
That's why you got that ear.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it, and it's definitely something I'm like I can listen to top to bottom by itself, not on some playlist music type shit, but some of the songs will be added to the playlist. I just like the fact that he's still one of those very few out of that 2016 XXL freshman list that's really, he's like the top dog right now to me. Like I think Lil Uzi was in there too, and it's cool that both of them kind of drop an album like kind of like very at the
That's the
same
same
time.
thing. I'm like the freshman class, like what is that? Their time to release, like their agents are all right. Y'all close now, like
shit is crazy. But like I just think that Kodak right now out of that class, besides 21, has the upper hand, and even 21 to me is like debatable because he's like fucking with a loser right now. For now, he's a loser. But we're getting.
I don't know. I think
with a
between. I appreciated both albums and both artists for like what they did, but I think between the two, I noticed that I had more favorites from Uzi's album compared to Kodak's album. And like I said, I enjoy both artists, but I got to give Uzi his flowers on his album over Kodak for now.
They killed it, but on some real shit though, You Only Die Once. You feel me?
That was a good album.
Yeah, but guess what's better? Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die Once. You feel me? They lived up to their name, but you only die once. You feel me? And Mr. Freddie Gibbs.
One NC.
You feel me?
Nigga.
Like, bro.
Hurry.
This was another one. Like, that's why I put them back to I kind of like made sure they were together. But it was like, for me, these were like straight listens for me. Like, I didn't have to skip the album. I didn't have to like, oh my God, I don't really fuck with this one. Like, I literally just sat there, played the game. I was like, oh shit, run that shit back. That shit ended too fast. Like that, Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die Once, bro. That shit was heat.
Yeah, that
was an album.
I know exactly what you're saying. Like, I listened to the first 2 songs, I'm like, this shits are over already? And then by the third song, he like kept it consistent with like a nice 3-minute song.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
like, that's good. Like, I think that album was well put together. I think Freddie Gibbs has a nice way of like using any beat any way he wants, like, and he's gonna make a different flow. And like, it's crazy. Like, it'll be a sound that doesn't even feel like it should be a hip hop rap, and he's like, I'm gonna deliver on this beat.
Yeah, bro. I think that people who are extremely versatile like that, their creativity like is endless. You feel me? Like, they can kind of like reach any type of direction they want to reach on an instrument, on a track, on the vocals, because they kind of like in that sense know themselves.
Yeah.
So they know what they can produce, so they're confident enough to attack anything.
He's like, you can
feel
tell
me?
how comfortable he is with his craft. Like, the second you put him on a beat, he's like, I'm gonna deliver. Like, here. Like,
but like him, like you said, like Freddie, Westside Gunn, Benny the Butcher, 38 Special. These are like the current niggas. I would put Cordae in that conversation too. Like, current rap niggas, J. Cole, I guess, who are like really taking the forefront and keeping real rap, hip hop like alive right now. Yeah, like in the forefront. You feel me? Like, it's still in the conversation because of them. Yeah, I'm not talking about like no bullshit like what we've been, like you said, Marco, like what we've been talking about, nigga. That shit was ass, bro. I just know a lot of people like Lil Uzi, so I was like, let me talk about it. Rad loves Lil Uzi too. Rod would kind of like fuck with Lil Uzi.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a Uzi fan. You feel me? I'm not. Westside, like rap shit. I like J.I., but I'm gonna cut his ass too. But
Oh my God.
but wait, before we get to J.I., I'm gonna give Freddie like a 10. This was my favorite album over
him a 10?
Kodak. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 10.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Kodak a 10 too. I didn't give Kodak a 10, but both of them are 10s.
Kodak for me gotta be definitely an 8.5 as well. And Freddie Gibbs album, I gotta give it a 9. Yeah, I can't go full 10, but it was a 9. Like I said, some songs were short to the point where I was like, damn, like I gotta see them. Like, I gotta hear more from him. You know what I'm saying? So I can't complain.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all niggas
For me, I'm gonna say Kodak. I'm gonna definitely give him a 9. You feel me? I just appreciate that. He's always gonna stomp on the beat. Like, it don't matter what artist he collabs with, he gonna deliver for sure.
Facts.
And then Freddie Gibbs, I'm just being a little biased. I'm not a Freddie fan, but like, I definitely gave the album a listen, and I was like, all right, you feel me? I'm gonna give him that 8.5. You feel me? Out of respect.
Nah, that's valid. That's valid.
He's an ill lyricist. I didn't listen to the album either, but I've heard him a lot on a lot of tracks, and he can spit.
He's him.
And he can fucking
Yeah,
spit.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's that type of rap I like too. You know what I mean? Similar, not the same, but similar to Benny and all them.
Yeah.
It's in the same kind of category.
That's a fact.
Nah, that's facts. What are you gonna say?
Kodak and Freddie Gibbs, I give them both 9s.
9s. That's valid.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Nah, like he can go like this. Like you can turn it like this.
I was trying to do it mad subtle. So like, I was always like, damn, y'all niggas just stop talking while we adjusting shit. Like, talk, niggas.
What you gonna say?
Tech problem.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
How you feel about the 9 point what you was gonna say?
No, boy, I said both of them 9s.
Oh, I bet. But you said something after that though.
Oh, I was gonna piggyback on what you said about J.I.
Oh yeah. So we could get right into it.
Can I-
So yeah.
Want to introduce
This
it,
is
Thalia?
yeah, like what the crap? This is the only single that we actually got to listen to. Everything else was an album. But J.I. the Prince, I gave him a personal shout out because he's been slow with his music, and he finally dropped the single "Get to Know Me." And although I was excited about it, he this is not no nostalgia shit now. This is not no like, oh, repeat this and that. This is just some bro rinse, wash, and repeat. Like, I don't know, bro needs to retire and start working at McDonald's.
You need to take a hiatus.
Yeah,
for
like,
real.
Start a Twitch career. People know you. You'll have a following.
Buddy just want to check. That's
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
He reminds me of that one Spanish guy that's like just really, really emotional and a bitch. That's him.
Yeah.
Damn.
His mom let him
He
smoke too much
is.
drugs too early.
I feel like with that song, Get to Know Me, like, if I'm being real, past 2 minutes, the song should have been over. It's a 2-minute song. I didn't need the last 30, like 40 seconds of it. And honestly, nigga, I didn't get to know you in that song. You didn't give me enough substance to get to know you. You just kept
Bro,
repeating
he just kept
shit.
repeating the same
Real
shit.
shit.
And it was like, bro, like, it's cool, but he's really trying to recreate that big hit. And he just never, ever, ever has been able to do it.
Literally.
trying to capitalize off that same buzz. That
Yeah.
got him
And I
right.
want
Yes,
y'all
it
to
does.
need me.
It ain't gonna work.
That
It's
need
not
me
gonna
shit
work.
is dead, bro. It's 2024. Like,
It still
That's
get
exact-
traction, but don't. But,
that's
it's not
exactly
what we
what
need.
it sound like though. That song sound damn near similar to Need Me. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. He's
In the
trying to
beginning, it
recreate
start out
something.
like
It's like you could tell when he's gonna drop. I'm like when he gonna switch up his flow. When he gonna like raise up his pitch. It's
yeah,
just
he's
like
predictable.
Saying Get to Know
As
Me
fuck.
like 47 times.
he's
on one
literally
song
struggling
wasn't
to
it?
find his identity as an artist. Honestly,
Like, he's literally asking his AI, like, yo, these are my lyrics, but change the theme and let me rap about this with the same exact flow and style. And then he just does it. Yeah, like, this nigga is on some, like, AI the Prince of New York. Like, bro, he needs to chill out.
he said, "AI the Prince."
Yeah, like, bro,
was
just
hilarious.
copy pasting, like, just asking artificial intelligence for his music at this point. Like, bro, we don't even need him, like, to be a rapper and represent the Bronx anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
he
this
needs
is,
to just
he's
take
doing his
that,
bad.
take that platform and just do something else with it. Like
Making a Bronx
go into
man.
music
what I'm
or
saying.
something. I mean, go into movies or some shit. Like
Now you know.
Nah, he's not even a good actor. Nah, don't even go into movies,
Do
bro. I'm telling you,
something else,
that nigga
bro.
needs to work in
He a
retail or fast food.
Asshole, bro.
Nah,
Right?
niggas in
You ever
McDonald's.
seen him on the gram talking shit?
Mad
He a
shit.
piece of
Mad
shit.
cocky.
Yeah, bro. And mad skinny. But
Mad
like
short.
He punch out there.
man, sure.
mad ugly. Now let me stop.
That nigga really struggling to find his identity.
Yeah,
though,
I
for
remember
sure.
one time he had some weird shit with the braids. You remember those weird ass braids? He
Yeah.
had, and then he took it out. Everybody was cutting his ass and shit. So like he
Nah,
is
I
having
think-
an identity crisis though.
For sure.
Yeah.
Man, I think he colored his hair or some shit like that.
Yeah, young boys, when you get like into that drugs, the weed and the Fanta at a young age, like under like 16, 17, and like that shit really fuck with your mental. Like you like it might not fuck with your body, but like how you view life and think and shit and feel, that shit really do fuck with you. So like to me, I just felt like he was famous since in that show, I forgot what it was called.
The rap battle shit.
The rap game. He was on the rap game when he was like 15. Like he was mad young, and then he blew up and then got into that Need Me shit, and that's what really like made him famous and shit. So like,
Yeah, the Prince?
Yeah, he was always like in the background. I forgot his name. He even battle rapped like certain battle rappers. I forgot his name. The main one, the Gun Bar King. What's his name?
The Dunbar King.
The Gun Bar King. Nah, that's not his name though. He be battle rapping like Mad Smack URL like shit. I forgot his name.
I wouldn't know.
Gumball King.
But yeah, that song out of all the albums, like for it to be a single, I definitely give Get to Know Me like a 4.
Ford.
It was not anything I really needed.
Rating I ever heard you say.
Nah, that's how I
It's not-
felt.
I didn't need it.
Real shit. Nah, I felt. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 5.
Nobody asked for it for real, for real. Not even the fans. I don't even think asked for that one.
It sounded like he was arguing with his girl, and he was like, "Get to know me." He's like,
Yeah.
"Hold up, let me get my notepad," and it just went crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I only know like 2 songs from JI that's like really good, and it's the popular
He
ones
only
that
got-
everybody
that's all he
knows.
got.
He's
Is
only
like-
got like
Yeah,
3-4 good songs like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
And,
Are
like,
playable,
I'll
you
be
know?
real with y'all. Like,
Shit.
I didn't have to listen to this to know it was ass.
Damn.
Like,
That's how
literally,
ass it
That's
is.
a crazy take.
I don't give
Real
a
shit. But it's true though. I ain't
It's
gonna lie.
true. Like, it's just like he don't give me that like, oh my god, I gotta listen to it. Like, he doesn't. I'm just like, he's just an emotional Hispanic man that I don't like. I don't know.
Nah, I felt that. He ain't shit. All right, and
Yeah.
respectfully,
Alright,
We done.
respectfully.
he's retired. He should retire, work in the
Yeah.
fast food or some retail because J.I. the Prince is J.I. the no. All right,
J.I. the
J.I. the out of
You would have
here.
been good during the Bronx winning days, probably, but
that
not
was
now.
it. That was when he
That
was
ass.
good.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
it. Like, Literally, that was when he was good. Now it's over.
It was bad because he actually can rap. That's the problem. He can literally rap, but once he switched to the music shit, like the melodic and all that shit, he
Like
just
the R&B
yeah,
type of thing?
and he saw that it was a hit. He just stuck to that and stopped believing in his pen. Like, bro, he used to be. He can also like freestyle off the dome, like for like 2 minutes straight without like fucking up. Like J.I.'s actually a rapper. Like that's how he literally started.
He should
So
go
to
back
see
to
him
battle
now,
rapping.
like I think he should just find a balance of I don't know about battle rapping, but I think he should just find a balance of like those lyricist shit and like the melodic shit. Because right now he's leaning way too far left on something, and he's forgetting a whole different type of bag that he has that he can get into. So that's my take on J.I. All right, on to we are finally concluded with the music. Ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Everybody here is good so far. I know y'all been quiet. I know the music shit, we love music, so we get really deep into it a little bit. But thank y'all for being patient with us. Hopefully this is some other things that you guys can kind of like relate to us with. Rad is actually the newsman, so he's kind of going to take over for a little bit. Go ahead, Mr. Rad. We love you.
Yeah, it's one of those things we talk about before we press record.
I did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but the day of,
Like-
you know when like you could make an appointment, you gotta like
I did.
call day of and be like, hey, like valid to go.
Like-
we confirmed.
You got to
We confirmed confirmation.
If you need help, I got you.
Nah, but
I need a theme song to introduce, like dun 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 dun.
I don't. We right here. We made it to trendy news, ladies and gentlemen. We are over with music. First up on the list, Ari Lennox beefing with Dreamville.
That's crazy.
Do you guys hear anything about that?
I actually did. It's a little bit
She went ham
Yeah.
on social media.
it's
Yeah.
dumb in her part though.
She ran it.
Yeah, she
I mean,
was ranting. Yeah,
was
get
it
into
dumb
the
on her
rant.
part? I mean, the rant, I guess,
Like what happened? Yeah.
isn't dumb if she isn't over it. I mean, essentially she had a single coming out most recently, and like there was just no type of like push and promotion for it, and she just felt like very neglected by her, like the brand. Like they signed her, but other than that, she's like, no one kept me protected. Like no one's like tried to like really push me in the forefront. Like she feels like she's been undermined. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, she feels like she got the short end of the stick from the label that she's assigned to.
Exactly.
Not assigned, but signed to, yeah.
Nah, but like
Those kind of things happen.
especially when you're on a
bigger
label
artists.
who yeah, exactly. There's other artists who are low key not more important, but who
Bring in the
once
dollars.
they get catered to a little bit more, they're going to be continually bringing in the money, right? So like she's not somebody who can consistently be dependent on for that type of bag to keep coming in over and over
get it,
again.
yeah.
So they're prioritizing those artists within their own company who can do that in order to pay the bills.
They're looking for artists that are more or less not a feature artist, like someone who can
Yeah.
stand alone on their own project.
Yeah, but
I didn't even know she made music. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I know she dated her, right? Ari Fletcher. We're talking about.
No, Ari Lennox.
Ari Lennox.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Man. I don't know.
nah,
Oh, that's Miss Piggy. Yeah, anyway.
She dropped a song with like Jeremiah. She's like dropped a couple things like over the years, like nothing that's really stuck where people are like, that's Ari
exactly.
Lennox.
But she's on Dreamville, and it's like, all right, cool. But like low key, like, what's his name? Isn't J.I. on there too? Jid is his name?
JID.
JID.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
Dreamville.
Yeah.
That nigga's on there. Like, bro, come on. He was just on a song with Eminem, bodying Eminem on his own song. Like,
He been everywhere for
there's
real.
different.
That's a
Yeah,
fact,
there's
yeah.
different levels to this, and I just don't think that she values how good she has it. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like Ari Lennox on that label, regardless of whether you're making music or not, you're still getting good looks, and you will get that opportunity soon. But labels work a lot more differently. But once you get your opportunity, nigga, they're gonna go all out for you.
I mean, but you gotta respect the hustle and her thought process. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she knows her worth, and she's gonna definitely like try to get out of this contract so that she can put her work like out in the light a lot more. I mean, even Dej Loaf recently was like barely shown love on like Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is hard sometimes
Yeah.
for a woman to stand out. I mean, how would you guys react if you were working under a label and they were showing you no love, but you knew you had bars?
I mean, think about it this way. Say, all right, she gets out the label and she's by herself and independent. She's still not gonna get the recognition that she deserves.
I agree. So, I mean, do you think she should just stay and be comfortable? You would
No, I think she should. What like everybody should understand is like, do not quit your job until you have something better available to you. Right now, she's doing all this hoorah shit without a plan to actually how to get to the next level. She doesn't have that solidified yet.
image.
She's just trying to like play victim right now.
I mean, how would you react to it though yourself?
I just told you, nigga, I'm going to wait until the next bag is solidified
play the
before I
game.
fuck this shit up.
have this one other job.
But it's
I just
also-
had that conversation earlier, like with the job. I'm gonna start talking my shit once I get certified. I can't do that until I'm in that bag yet. You feel me?
But it's also about being realistic too. Like if you know, like you got talent as an artist, but you know, like damn, all right, I got it. But like there's artists that's like, damn, I can see these niggas is bringing in more revenue. It's like I feel like the independent path is the way to take. But it's like if you are in a label, you got to understand, like, all right, I ain't the biggest fish in the ocean right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Maybe
Humble
once I break
yourself.
out of this, now I'm gonna really, expand my wings type shit.
Yeah, like you have the contract on their label. They don't have you. So I would, bro, I'm one of those niggas, bro, just put me in a room in the back. I won't talk. I'm like Marco. I'm just watching everybody. Nigga. Like, I'm observing everybody. I'm like, you feel me? Like, I'm literally like, yo.
Lies.
Oh, you need a fan, bro?
I just step out and get some air.
I got it.
Yeah, we'll get the fan though.
It's been winter, so we put everything away already. So, but I got you, bro.
But yeah, that was pretty much the beef I think I heard over Dreamville and Ari Lennox. That was pretty dope. Other than that, I mean, next we got, obviously, it's November, and if you haven't been on Twitch, you should know that Kai Cenat has had his subathon going on, or Mafiathon 2, trying to break the record again for the most subs on Twitch. You guys heard about this?
Yo,
Yeah, he definitely had like celebrity appearances coming on. I think he had like Kevin Hart, I believe.
Well,
already.
that wasn't for the Mafiathon. He that was just on stream. He had a sleepover stream, but he's so far. I mean, it's been.
Oh, I'm probably confusing those two.
Yeah,
though.
no, 'cause this
I
is only
I've
day
seen
4.
Celebrities appearances during I think the 30-day stream, but I just forgot who exactly.
Yeah,
but I did see it though.
but
Yeah.
didn't
you're
it get
blending it together.
interrupted?
Huh?
Didn't it get interrupted type shit?
He got He actually did get interrupted like the second day around. Like, hold on, give me a sec. Yeah. Oh no, he's gonna. Actually, he did get interrupted about like on the second day. Someone someone swatted him, bro. Y'all know what swatting is, right?
It's when they send like the police to your shit.
Yeah, like
They'll say like, oh, I killed my family. Da 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 da. Come now, and he be in there streaming, and the police gonna run down on him. They don't know.
It's like you make a fake police call.
Oh no! See that picture.
yeah, someone literally swatted him and like it shut down the entire Mafiathon for like at least like 20-30 minutes because people knew they were fucking around. Pretty much someone had said that someone had shot someone in the house, literally exactly like you said, and then shot themselves. So the SWAT team had to come and investigate, and Twitch from there banned him. And then, but obviously, like knowing it's not his fault and
That's crazy.
what's going on, they unbanned him. So
That's some hating ass shit.
Yeah, people do that shit on some, and they think it's trolling.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like that man right there, that's what he does for a living. You ain't even trolling that. You could get somebody killed like that, bro.
Real
Police-
shit.
With the way the police are these days, bro, you can really get somebody killed like that. Like that's
Nah, stamp that.
That's
real
definitely
shit.
a liability right there. I think he should be able to like sue off that. Like there should be some type of consequences
well, the
for
thing
lying
is,
on somebody.
you don't know who it is. It can be a call. It can be called an anonymously.
But even
And
if
that's
you
crazy.
do, like,
It's happened
think
over-
about, like, what does that person have?
Yeah, it's
Most
happened
of the
though
time,
over.
They ain't gotta have nothing
Real
for you
shit.
to sue
Literally.
for.
Nah, yeah.
It's happened like a lot over the years. I mean, he's not the first person. Like, it's happened to a lot of streamers getting swatted. I mean, it's happened to like people just playing Call of Duty. They accidentally had their phone in their pocket, called the police, and they hear like someone saying like, "Oh, shoot him, kill him," and they're gonna pull up. You feel me? Or even someone could track your IP if you're talking shit online and SWAT your house. Literally, they just need to know where you live to be able to call it in. And he's in the house in this Mafiathon.
That's crazy.
And the only reason people are aware of like mainly where Kai is because if you actually look at the sky maps of where Diddy lives, he's in the house like right next to it.
Ooh.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that means he.
Damn, what if Diddy
said,
has a
"Ooh."
tunnel under Kai's house and he don't even
Everybody
know?
in chat already been.
Niggas is crazy.
Bro, I seen the tunnel. GG's. Nah, but he's doing good. I mean, right now, from when we're dropping, he's on what day is it? He's on day 4. So far, he had Lil Uzi actually pop up first day with the concert. With the concert, as well as just enjoying the stream. Bros had Miranda Cosgrove pull up and pull.
Oh yeah, that was he.
Kai
He
Carly.
had an entire
Yeah, that shit was
episode,
hard.
but it was Kai Carly.
It was
Kai Carly, yeah.
Kai Carly.
That's tough.
And like
Yeah.
pretty much paid homage to her, showing like she's the OG. Like it's crazy when you look at iCarly, how if you look now, like that's exactly the
What we're
generation
doing
we
now.
live in,
She
like
like
where it's Twitch. She predicted she predicted Twitch, yeah, like
Yeah,
streaming, literally
Yeah.
coming together with random pieces of work. I mean, what she does is actually, I can say,
constructive a little bit more.
well, I was gonna say more curated to Kai's department, like where Kai can do a lot of things in that one room and like make everything happen, as opposed to other Twitch streamers who are just gaming the entire time and doing shit. But like this man will have a horse in the room, fireworks, flamethrowers, like going crazy, like
yeah. But I'm not gonna lie. I don't give a fuck if you're streaming for 30 days, nigga. You're gonna catch me watching the highlights of them shits. I'm not gonna sit there watching no fucking 30-day marathon with you, nigga. I love you, but not that much, buddy. Not that. I can't even spend that much time talking to my mom on my phone, my family, my girl, like, or like a girl, like for that long, or like just watch. Like the only thing I can really binge is One Piece, like no funny shit, like, and some other shows, but like,
but it's crazy that like what this generation has came to, where it's like they could really keep up with somebody's life. That's entertainment for them. It's like literally.
I mean, reality shows.
that's reality TV,
Carly,
like, but
curated
live.
it, and now like everyone's just literally living off of that. It's like a real life Truman Show. Literally, to be able to see someone's life for 30 days straight is a real life Truman Show.
Crazy.
That's wild.
And there's some diehard Kai fans that like
really do that
if
shit.
they can stay up with him the whole time, they will.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, look how beautiful that is to have like a
That
fan base
support.
and a community that's supporting you. It's not even that you have to go and do a 9 to 5. Like this is your 9 to 5, and you can have so much fun just having conversations with the community.
I mean, we want that for us, but I don't want to be on the other side of that. You feel me? Because like, nigga, especially if you have goals, life plans, discipline and shit like that, like you can't sit there and watch a nigga's thing for 10 hours straight. Like unless you're really doing something at the same time, or like you're driving, or like, you feel me? Like that. Nah, nigga.
Sitting there for hours is definitely for the young.
Nigga, you have to like,
Kids for sure.
because the kids talk about it to me all the time. They're like, "Yo, Kai is awesome," like this and that. Like that's it, that's their guy. Like he fucks with us. Like we fuck with him, but like we got jobs and shit. You feel me? So the kids are literally the ones who are constantly like watching him on some shit. So like,
I can't say that though, because it's hard to say it's just the kids. Because when you look at it, what the subscriptions are from people with money. And yeah, don't get me wrong, there are those rich kids, but there's people out there that are dropping like literally like $500 for like 100 gifted subs, like to give 100 people in the community more subscriptions to him. And like that's a grown ass man doing that, just showing love to him because of the hustle that Kai has. Like it's not all the kids that are just supporting and giving him money.
They're probably doing that for like promoting to get other people to get subs, but that doesn't mean you know how old their kids are. That doesn't mean that they're the ones who's actually watching it. They're just getting other people to watch it. So they're paying for more people to get more people onto the platform. So you don't know who their ages are or not. And I'm telling you from based of day-to-day experiences where I at my job, that's who they're constantly talking about. You feel me? When I hang out with actual adults for my day-to-day, there's very few of them who come to me talking about fucking Kai Cenat. You feel me? They're talking about, nigga, we have rent. Nigga, we have like, oh, did you watch the news, the politics, the debate type shit? Like when I talk to like the colleagues or like the coworkers, we're not like us and like we're not talking about it. You feel me? Like there's a catered community for that and for him. And yeah, of course there's niggas like us and shit like we listen to. But I'm saying the ones who like Rod's referring to, like the die-hard fans, they're most likely going to be someone who's younger because they have the time, the money, the resources. They're getting free subscriptions and shit to like watch it for free. We're not getting that.
I get where you're coming from. Listen, Kai's locked up for 30 days. Tune in on Twitch, but someone that ain't locked up anymore. Young Thug. Y'all heard?
Big Thug.
Free slime.
Yeah, man.
Freedom to live backwards.
Is he free though?
I think he's working on it. He worked out a plea deal.
Like he's free, but like
they've got a deal. Supposedly they have a deal in place. He's gonna be on 15 years probation though, so he ain't really free.
Yeah,
they waiting for you to slip up so they could blame you even harder the second time. 15 years, you can't get in trouble for anything. We talking.
That's a fact.
We talking not pulled over, not with somebody with something, not with.
That's not even a wild
you know
shit.
What I'm
like
saying? You can't have an interaction with the police,
like,
and you know they're gonna be watching him like a hawk. They want to put him back.
That's the fact.
They gonna let him have it now. He's got a good lawyer, I'll tell you that.
But hopefully, I was about to say, hopefully he's smart enough to like really like learn his lesson. But then, what was he locked up 2 years? Type shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I think he was locked up even longer than that, like 4. Because
I don't think it was that.
He got time served for like 4.
I think Melly's are like 4.
Like 2.
Yeah, I
don't know.
think he
Y'all
did
might
like
have
2.
to
Yeah,
look
because
that
he
up.
got locked up during the pod, nigga. We haven't been here 4 years.
He did too.
You feel me? So
Let me
like,
see.
Yeah, but hopefully he learned his lesson. You feel me? Because it's like he's a staple for this shit for real. Like
just a leg.
he's an icon
I
for
could
real.
I could really see him being on the business side of things, like, you know, not as of status of a Jay-Z, but like a Jay-Z. You know, they don't really
Yeah.
make too much music anymore, but they're behind the scenes a lot, making a lot of stuff happen that you don't see.
It says more than 900 days, so that's like
about
3 years.
Just short of 3 years.
Almost
Yeah.
coming up, yeah.
I know I wasn't bugging, but
And it's
that
not
was
that-
been there for a minute.
It's not that hard to like stay out of trouble if you're not looking for it. You feel me?
Nah, but he can't rap like any no type of gang related music, and he has to go to like 2 to 3, I think like 4 a year actually, of like gun violent protests that he has to protest against, and like do concerts for like, hey, don't like shoot guns and
Which
shit.
ain't
Like,
bad. I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean,
if
bro,
that's gonna
he-
be my community
he
service,
lucking
I'm
out.
taking that.
I mean,
Yeah.
15 years of
But you
probation,
like
like,
on a Rico, bro.
Yeah.
He could have
That's a
never
blessing.
seen the light of day again,
yeah,
bro.
that
That's
shit
a
is
fact.
crazy.
To be
that
able
he
to
got
go home
that.
and hug family, like I'd be
Yeah.
That's
very
a blessing.
appreciative.
They're
Like,
giving you the best. They're giving you the
And his
best
girl.
offer they could give you in that situation.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, it's like some shit out of a movie. You don't even see shit like that. That
Nah.
is,
That's a
on
fact.
a Rico, like that's very.
They wanted
serious.
it to be a mistrial,
and
but
he held it down.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a fact.
And
I'm
he
taking
held it
that
down
shit.
the whole time. You
He's
gotta
only allowed to
respect
talk
that
to
man.
Gunna and one other artist, and that's it. Anybody outside
His
of
brother.
ATL, yeah, you can't. They can't talk.
that's
Which
wild.
makes
Like-
it easier for him to just stay out of
I mean,
trouble.
stay in
you
your
feel
lane,
me?
make some
Like,
music, bro.
What kind
Come
of
back.
music y'all think he's gonna make though? Like
pushing that pushing that
Yeah, I think
positivity. you
he's
feel
still
me?
gonna be.
You
he
seen
probably
his first
got
day
rap
out?
with all the wild shit.
He
bro.
gonna
you got a first day out song?
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know if it's like true, but I heard it.
Oh no, I didn't hear
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
feel like he's gonna come up with some shit that like he wrote in the cell that like, you know, like he was trapped in his mind. So like I feel like the greatest like pieces of like music
Yeah,
were made if you was locked up.
damn.
Yeah,
but like, what's
isolated.
gang music though? Like,
That's-
you just can't say I'm gonna shoot him up or like with the gang. Like, but like, it's hard because
Oh,
like
wow, I'm with
niggas
my
who are
brother.
not in the gang say gang shit. So it's like hard to. They really are trying to make sure he's gonna have to sing Christian music now. Like,
I was just saying that.
Damn
literally,
near.
like,
Can
Damn
I
near.
ask something though?
what's
But
up?
like he done took Mariah the Scientist and like took her off the tour. Like she in the middle of a tour
Facts.
and done like took her off. She was supposed to perform, I think in New York, I think.
she's supposed to perform in Bridgeport. Yeah,
No,
on
yeah,
Lotto.
yeah.
yesterday, right?
On Lotto's tour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yesterday. Today?
Word?
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, she was supposed to perform. She didn't come.
Oh shit.
But then I seen my friend had went to the New York one.
Yeah.
And that was the same day that Thug had got free. And her voice started like cracking a little bit because she was crying because she was so happy that her man was free.
Mhm.
But
Damn.
now, I think, no, they were supposed to be in New Jersey. They can't, it was like Mariah the Scientist won't be performing due to unforeseen circumstances.
Mhm.
Same thing happened in Bridgeport. But my TL, when it came to like the Bridgeport show,
Yeah.
it was like selling tickets. I almost got 2 free
I
tickets.
seen her commercial.
That's crazy. That's
Damn,
I
heard
seen
she
her
said
ad,
that.
too.
Crazy.
Right before Thug got free, he was, I'm pulling up to Bridgeport, Connecticut, to the amphitheater.
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Second her man got
But I
free,
heard she
was
said
a
it
no-no.
at one of those later concerts. It was probably that New York one where she was like, honestly, y'all, I'm ready to go home to my man. Like, I'm
Yeah, I
wrapping
did
this
see
shit
I
that
up.
don't
clip.
blame
Yeah.
her.
And then
I'm
after
dropping
that, she
everything.
dropped
My
off the
man
list.
was locked
That's a
up
fact.
for,
She said, y'all know what time it is.
365 days a year, so
900 days.
That's a fact.
Yeah, almost 3. Yeah.
yeah, no.
If you a real fan of her, you
Bring
know.
that ass here, boy. Like,
That's a fact.
Feel you.
Yep.
You there to support that.
I mean, shout out
my son
Young
was
Thug
getting-
being
I'm getting
free.
busy.
Feel me?
You seen
Shout out Young Thug being free.
that Joe Budden podcast where this dude made a comment about Thug taking the fucking plea. He was
No.
basically calling him a bitch.
Who?
Damn.
I forgot his name, bro.
Flip?
Nah,
Ice?
who's that artist that came out with a show on Netflix? And on the cover, he got like a black eye.
Only thing I know what that is Mike Tyson, nigga.
Black dude. Damn, I'm gonna find his name. Fuck.
Queen's Flip? That's the only black dude on the show.
Nah, he came as like a special guest, but he's like
Oh.
an artist.
Oh, Jawan?
I would have to watch it to let you know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You get back to us on it.
Yeah, word.
But yeah, fucking free. No more free Young Thug. Young Thug is out, but it is turning into free Lil Durk. Have you guys heard anything new on this?
He fucked.
He's
From a professional
Nah, because the
only way he's
lawyer.
getting out of this one is if he's snitching, bro. If they could connect that money to him, because it's a murder for hire situation.
Yeah,
If they could connect that, he paid that money to assist in that murder of that person, bro. He's fucked.
He's done.
And it's not hard to
he got
figure
her
shit
lawyer
out
though.
like that.
That lawyer that Young Thug had, he got her now. So like,
does.
It really all
Let's
depends
see.
though on the situation, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It really all depends.
yeah,
California don't fuck off either when it comes to shit like that. They not playing.
nah,
They never did, really.
it's a wrap for him because he tried to run away, right?
He was supposedly was planning.
He had
on
booked about
taking
like
flights.
2 flights.
Yeah.
Apparent, like one to like Paris and one to like some other place.
And then he was gonna take something else in
And then he
order to
canceled.
like, and then they caught him right there when he was trying to leave.
But again, I mean, like he said, honestly, just putting that murder for hire on him is enough, is all they need. Like I said, I believe I said in the last spot, not for nothing, like he paid for their flights to come out. Like you could see the people that killed him flew out and then flew back out the same day back home.
There was text messages. There's just so much evidence on him.
Yeah,
And it's a federal situation. The feds don't come unless they think they right.
for a fact.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they not coming unless they got all their I's and T's dotted.
exactly.
That's a fact.
I mean,
Cross
if Young
and
Thug
dotted.
could get it out,
That's what
get
I was
out,
just about to
then
say.
like maybe Lil Durk could too. But like, I like his situation is a little different because he was legit snitching on himself. He was just like you said, there's just too much evidence against him
there's a
that
lot
the
going
jury
on.
is just automatically going to like most likely find you guilty. So
Yeah.
like, I don't really. It's hard to feel bad if he's found guilty. It's hard to feel bad about that.
I mean, I
feel
don't
me?
wish prison on nobody.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
That shit ain't for anybody. But man, like,
Except
you reap
artists.
what you sow. Like, you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they really want to be with that street shit. It's only a matter of time, bro. There's 2 things that are gonna happen from that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
live by the
So-
sword, die by the sword type
Live
shit.
by the gun, die by
Yeah,
the
not
gun.
everybody gonna have the Franklin route where you just become a drunk and start walking the streets. You feel me?
That's a
Like,
fact.
Snowfall's starting to sound better more and more every day.
hell no. I'd rather die or go to jail than to have his like.
You'd rather die in prison than to have Franklin Saints ending?
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro.
Damn.
Nah, that's crazy. I'm taking the Franklin route, but it was Vince Staples. That was the one who went on the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh, Vince Staples been wilding though. He be
Niggas lying
wilding.
in prison.
Vince
He
always
says out of
talking
pocket shit.
crazy.
Yeah, he says out of pocket shit.
That's
but
like
it's like,
Tyler
come
Creator.
on, bro. What the fuck?
But what he say though?
He basically was calling Young Thug a bitch for taking a plea. Know what I mean?
Man,
Calling him bitch made.
How is that a bitch?
I want to go
He's
home.
taking accountability for
That's why I
what
was
he
just
did.
as confused. Like,
I mean, bro, I don't
fuck?
look at Vince Staples like he tough just because he from LA, bro. He used to
At
chill
all.
with Tyler the Creator and them, like, bro,
That's
he's
what I'm
not
saying,
tough.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Earl Sweatshirt and Tyler the Creator, not tough guys. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
I
just
agree.
Crazy.
I
That
don't-
was a crazy statement to me.
I don't think that Earl
He'd be the
Sweatshirt
first
is.
one ratting.
He's the one who's
Type
like
shit.
says like shit to just to get people to talk and like argue. Like,
Yeah.
Keep
Smell
yourself
like
relevant.
bitch in here.
yeah, like,
I miss
he's
Slurpee Squad.
performative and like, bro, that Netflix show it was cool, but it was mid, bro. Like
The
you,
Vince Staples show?
yeah, it was alright, but it wasn't really like alright, nigga, that you could be out here talking hot. You feel me? And he hasn't really been making good music. I think he did drop a project, but who the fuck is still talking about it?
Yeah.
So
That one
he's
came
just
out
throwing
around the
hate
time
at
of the
Young
show.
Thug right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit.
So I'm not really fucking with it.
Or
But
fuck
in
you,
the
Vince Staples.
theme of prison,
The what?
I said, but with the theme of prison being like so prevalent in this conversation, last one I did want to talk about with you guys before we got off of trendy. Meg the Stallion.
Oh shit, we didn't talk about Meg. Yeah.
No, we didn't. Meg the Stallion. She basically lied, if I'm not mistaken, to Gayle King in her interview about Tory Lanez.
Mhm.
Yeah, most recently she was saying like how I think either was that she did sleep with him. And before she had told him that she didn't have an affair
Yeah.
with Tory Lanez prior to the shooting.
She like backtracked and then is confirming it again. So it's like she keep flipping the
She
scale.
ruined
you feel
it
me?
for the girls. Girl, just say the truth.
Nah, yeah.
But
she,
did y'all
Yeah.
see that video of her reaction when she found out
bro, she
that
was
Tory
Tory
in
was doing
shambles.
something. Yeah, she was wild and she was tight. She was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?"
Nah, she was crying and was like, thank God.
Yeah,
like,
she was
thank
happy.
God. Like she was overjoyed, like emotionally overjoyed.
But her jaw was like,
At first,
At
she was
first.
shocked, and then I think she had to play it for the camera to be happy about it. But I don't know. I mean, she put a young black man in jail. I don't know the entire situation. I wasn't there. I didn't see her foot get shot. But to lie, I think, and say you didn't have like sexual, like a sexual interaction prior to it kind of like adds to like the mystery of what the fuck really happened there.
Nah,
And I
like
think they're trying to play on that. Like Tori and his team is trying to play on it. Like, you feel me? How is her word? You know,
They're trying to get an appeal right now.
yeah.
They're in the process of that.
So like she has like a documentary that's out on Amazon Prime, and a couple years back around the time that she had was speaking about it and all that court shit was happening, she had an interview with Gayle King, and then in that interview they were trying to get to the bottom of what was going on. She definitely had a whole story. She was crying, she was doing all this. She was asked point blank, did you have sex with Tory Lanez? She was like, no. And then during the documentary, it finally fast forwards, and then she comes out, and then she's like, "Yo, of course I did. Like I was drunk once or twice, blah blah blah, and shit like that." So like, even though Tory's team is like trying to use that to kind of like make an appeal, it might not even be enough because of how much of like she has the narrative, bro.
but
And
this is not the first time she lied. Like she lied initially and said that he didn't shoot her.
she's
So
a
you
liar,
already
bro.
lied, and then now you're lying about having sex with him. Like, it's just like a pattern.
Yeah,
Whole
but
lot of
she's
takesies backsies.
when a nigga lies, we gonna see more of that consequences than if a woman does.
For
You feel
sure,
me?
they're gonna be biased. Absolutely.
It's
And-
more like she's a victim. She was going through trauma. She's dealing with trying to heal. Like that's why it was a process for her.
Like you're literally like
Heal,
twice his
heal,
size. You're twice his size, twice his weight.
Oh,
Like that
Stallion.
little ass nigga really had some shit on you. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like yeah, half of your ass cheek is bigger than his whole body. Like calm down.
To me, it's just like the fact that I don't like, unless he like beat your ass, you feel me, or like, you know, sexually assaulted you or something like that. Like for you
How?
to be that overjoyed for a black man to be in prison is just crazy to me.
Yeah, this nigga's a black
You feel
leprechaun.
me?
Like you really couldn't get you and Kylie and everybody else to like jump over and shit. Like you're bugging the fuck out. Like nah, calm down.
My thing is to go to sleep knowing that you lied initially in the first place and thought nobody was gonna catch on to that. It's really crazy to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you literally went to sleep peacefully, knowing that you lied and put somebody in jail.
Well, we don't know. That's what was the
For real.
nail in the
jury was
coffin,
right.
but
I'm
like
just saying,
she's
if
been
that was-
lying.
if
Yeah,
not
that
always
was
right.
the narrative.
yeah. Because I don't know, man. I've never trusted her. There's certain people who I'm like, you can tell like you just get the wrong vibe off of, and then you're just like, I bet, like, nah. What you said?
No, something.
Oh, all right. So that's all I have to say about Gayle King, nigga. Like, she's just a capper, Meg Thee Stallion. She's making moves. She knows what to do in the industry.
Yeah.
For me, like, there's just certain people like I can tell, like, I just can't like kind of like be around, and she's just like one of those people because I just can't trust how it will go down, what she says, anything like that. You feel me?
Yeah. As far as that entire situation, we will happily keep y'all updated with whatever we find out. Like I said, it's hard to know now what's going on, but that's my take on trendy guys. Does anyone have anything else interesting they found out during the week?
So I did. I might say his name wrong. Knowledge. He was like really big in the Bronx whining era. He just passed away.
Knowledge?
shit.
Oh my god. I know who Knowledge is.
Yeah, no, yeah.
What's the song?
Hold on, I gotta go look for
Damn,
him.
I
Right
didn't
now.
even know.
By Your Side. There's By Your Side.
What? That was
Yeah,
the hit.
he passed away. Yeah, I kid you, like
Word.
literally. What, yesterday or like over the weekend?
Damn.
Damn,
I'm
I didn't even
confusing
see
him
that.
with Dynasty. Hold up. I gotta really find a Knowledge song now.
Knowledge?
Yeah, he passed away. Oh my god, I'm so
That was
sad.
my nigga.
Yeah, he passed away for real. Hold on.
Damn.
Yeah, Knowledge with an
I
N.
don't know who
Let me-
Knowledge is.
Knowledge. I'm about to play one right now.
It doesn't say the cause of his death necessarily.
You know how old he was?
35.
Wow.
Damn, that was young.
Yeah, for real.
That's tough.
Yeah, it says rapper Knowledge.
That was that shit.
What? I was making videos to this shit.
What?
Raise the volume. I
Hella-
can't hear that shit.
That's old. Oh my god.
Let's see. That was that shit.
I never heard this song.
No,
But that
Oh,
sounds
man,
dope.
That's
he
tough.
had Bronx Wine on lock,
Yeah.
and like just hearing that he passed away, I feel like my high school well, I want to say my teenage like years like were taken away because that's all I listened to.
Yeah.
Me and my friends were like in the backyard trying to figure out how to Bronx one so we can pop it out at the next party. Like
Yeah,
I swear. And then like just it's funny because just like this year, Vivo, Knowledge, I for all the other Bronx whining stars, I forgot off the top of my head, but they were like trying to bring Bronx whining back, and they started like doing Bronx whining parties in New York. A couple like during the summer, yeah, like
I don't know if that's the way.
mind your business.
That's like Rejects being like, all right, we're gonna start jerking again, guys.
No,
Like,
Bronx whining didn't get its glory. So
Yeah, I could accept that. I
Didn't
could
either.
accept
It
that.
did not
like
get its
like a
glory.
it was
remix
in
of
our
a
high
Bronx
school
one.
though. Like that was our high school days. You feel me? Like now she's talking about she wanted that in our adult life.
Like a
now.
remix of that shit. I could.
No,
It might
so
have had-
they
yeah.
trying to bring it back, and like I love when I've always wanted Bronx Whinings to come back because I always thought that was the dopest trend ever.
It was.
But
we choosing dances. Just start getting light again. Please don't
I'll
Bronx wine in
accept
front of
that
me.
too.
I will
I like
Bronx
being
Wine my ass
All right,
off.
look. Tell me that.
Niggas start jumping over their foot and shit.
Start flipping my shoe and shit. Nah, but like
Shoe tricks was
I'm
the
here
shit.
for both
I
of
just-
those.
I just wanted to add that because that really broke my heart, and I didn't know if y'all knew that, but
I did not.
Definitely
Thank you for the
didn't.
news,
Thank you
man.
for-
Rest
I
in
got
peace.
that off your
You
chest.
said knowledge.
no
Knowledge, yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, knowledge, man. 35 is a young age, bro.
That's tough.
I'm actually
Years
curious.
of my life, I swear.
I'm curious to see what, like, to kind of like do some research on how he passed away because that's early. 35.
Mhm.
That's OD.
As well
Was
as
he
just two
shot
songs I
or
remember
like?
from him.
I just seen the news of him passing. I never seen any like prior beef or anything of him being shot. There was no news article. I don't know if it was like a sudden death. I don't know if he had like
Yeah, that's crazy.
pretty health issues, but you know that shit was sad. I couldn't believe. Like I had to keep scrolling and Google it in order
Nah.
to find that.
That's tough.
That's
Rest in peace
crazy.
to knowledge, for
Yeah.
real.
R.I.P. Man. I apologize. I didn't do my due diligence in finding out that you passed away. It's probably because it happened after I wrote the list. But
Yeah.
Most likely,
Yeah.
it literally just happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got this last part for you, right? You gonna love this, Jojo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially over with trendy news. We are going to be jumping into our relationship segment with our boy Preacher Banks on the mic, leading us in nice and strong.
Hello.
You couldn't wait.
So yeah, to transition into relationships.
He threw me on
Y'all
the
ready
spot.
to
I'm
get
gonna throw Rob on the
spicy?
spot. Fuck this.
yeah,
Alright,
I'm
let's
ready
do
to
it.
get spicy.
Hold on, you gotta bring back the cheaters and the
Yes, nigga.
Oh, the
there's the-
cheaters and the beaters and the
Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is the relationship segment.
ladies and
Important.
gentlemen.
intro strong.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now we transitioning into the relationship topics. You know, where we got the cheaters, the beaters, the misleaders,
The wives and the eaters.
That was
the
a
eaters
bar.
and all of that. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to transition for our first topic, here we go. How have you evolved as an adult outside of your relationship?
Personally,
Personally.
Y'all gotta give us something for this one since y'all this is the first one on.
yeah, like you guys are gonna be asked
So
these
how
questions.
I've evolved outside of my relationship,
On
or
a personal level.
relationship
Yeah.
aside, personally, how I've evolved. Shit, I've learned how to take care of myself. You know what I mean? From being like 21 to being 25 now, like it's a big difference. Like I've grown a lot from those ages.
You're
you know what I'm saying?
25, nigga.
I'm only 25. Yeah, what
Oh
I look
my
30.
God.
My fucking 30s. Like,
I thought you was older than me.
You got the dreads and the beard, nigga.
25, bro.
You look wise as hell.
Nah, I'm only 25, bro. I'm young.
Oh shit.
Nah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm not too old,
God, I'm
but
not
I
old.
definitely.
You let him shave, you look like he played Fortnite all day.
I definitely grown a lot. You know what I mean? As a person, how to be a better friend, a better person. You learn to like everything you do, like it doesn't need to be returned back to you. You know what I'm saying? As a kid,
Amen.
it's hard to understand that. Like, well, why would this person do this for somebody without anything in return? But it's like, bro, if you care about somebody, you love somebody, you're gonna do it without a
agree.
doubt. You
And
know what I'm
not throwing it
saying?
back in
Bro,
the
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
not put it in their face. Yeah, it's just out of love. You know what I mean?
I get
So,
that. I
yeah,
can
shit
respect
like
that.
that.
Stamp that. That's real shit.
I feel like people doing shit out of love now it's a lost art, bro.
Yeah, it's very.
You gotta
bro,
teach it again.
See, I grew up in a really close family, so like, you know what I mean? Like I was always with my family and I always seen how they were and how my grandmother was, and always given to us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just. You know what I mean? You see it, so it's like I was raised that way, you know? Like some people weren't. Some people didn't grow up like that or didn't have as tight knit families where they would do shit for each other. Like
so for your personal growth, you evolved to the type of man that your parents and loved ones raised you to be.
Yeah, I mean, I could be so I'm more like I said, when it comes to like giving or even emotionally giving, not it don't even gotta be like materialistic. It could be emotional, but just giving that energy, giving the emotion, or giving what you can to somebody.
Facts.
That's a big thing when it comes to growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
It's a huge thing.
What about you, Marco? Nah?
He said, I just like the vibe of being on the pod.
He said, I'm with you right now.
If that's the case, I'm gonna fix this.
He said, I need you.
Right there.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, now you don't even gotta move, like moving forward, like Thank you, man.
Man.
All right, but you cool. I like looking at you though.
I like looking at you.
What's up, everybody?
Like at least I have somebody like eye to contact with. You feel me?
I fuck with that.
That's
He's like,
what's up.
nigga, I came to support.
I wouldn't have made you do all the paperwork then if that was the case. You could have chilled. But that was dope though. I
He's
appreciate
like, I'm
you.
just here.
Nah, he got cold feet. He was supposed to talk a little side. He got cold feet.
Nah, you good,
So
bro.
He was in the car like, yo, I'm gonna ask this. And he came on, I was like,
Wait till I bring this one up.
I didn't expect these questions. Just like
He said,
Nah,
this
it's
shit
all good. It's all good, bro.
Yeah, bro. 5 P's, proper preparation prevents poor performance. You feel me? We learned the hard way. So we have to make sure we come fully prepared, make sure we do the research. We make sure we kind of like have things structured because like our podcast I don't want it to be easily blurred into something that's like what other people are doing. I want it to people to come to Jungle Squadcast and specifically know that there's 4 personalities plus guests and that there's a certain structure that they could come and depend on and look forward to type shit.
It's a
So
good
like
formula.
everybody's great. Ra, I apologize. You can
You good,
continue.
my brother?
Yeah, back to the topic at hand.
Yeah,
I
right.
think for me, one way I grew personally outside of a relationship, I think I learned how to be more alone and more sure about what I want. I think for me, growing up, like relationships were at the forefront, and I would always have long-term relationships. And when I finally got to the stage where I could be single and be alone, I wasn't actually in my early 20s. So it was a great time, I think, also with living by myself to realize what I enjoy, how I'd like my future partner to be, as well as how I like them to see me and what I do. And I think one ways I've done that is like I've learned like to cook a lot, like not a lot, but I've learned to cook when I need to for what I need to take care of myself. I've learned, like I said, when to just be quiet and just observe instead. I think I've become a lot better of a communicator and listener through being alone because I want to understand more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just there trying to just always be a yes man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how do you learn how to be more communicative being alone?
Because when I have like my thoughts in my head, like I think a lot by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of conversations with myself on working ways to like be a better person, do these things, and just reading things and picking up certain like little tidbits on what you should do conversation wise. Like I took the time to be able to research like how to communicate and have these conversations with a significant other to like now where I can feel like I understand more and I can communicate with you better. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think
like,
so.
Yeah, like
So, like-
studying, reading.
Yeah, like you've evolved from like how have you evolved personally outside of your relationship? You're saying that you've become a little bit more independent while understanding how you can be better prepared for your next relationship.
That is a perfect way to put it. Yes. Like I said, with relationships being at the forefront of my youth, with them being long-term relationships, I would consider myself codependent. You know, it was me and her, like, we're going to make this work. Now it's like, if you leave, like, I know I'm going to be okay. I'm going to handle me at the end of the day. Like, I'm my biggest, like, supporter.
I like that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that's where we were headed.
You build
That
that
was good.
confidence.
Yeah,
Word.
that
What
was
about
great.
you, Big Dawg T?
Oh God. This is kind of a sensitive subject. I might just cry. I might shed a tear a little bit.
You don't got to do that.
No, I really might.
Keep it brief.
Nigga love saying that when it come to you. Keep it brief.
No, I'm not gonna
We're
like,
fucking with you, sweetheart.
Yeah, we start fucking with
I'm
Yeah.
serious. No,
Sweetheart's
but
crazy.
like for me, like so when I got into, I only perdón.
You're good.
Okay, all right. So
Keep it tight. Pause.
In brief.
when I first got into I've only been in one relationship, honestly. So like my first relationship, like I went into it thinking I know how to be a girlfriend. I ain't know how to be a girlfriend.
We know.
Listen,
We know.
listen. That nigga did not deserve to get shit cooked for him.
Definitely don't know how to be wifey
So how do you
material
feel like
either,
you've grown personally,
yeah, how
like
you
by
feel you be
yourself?
grown?
Like, shut
Grown
up.
person.
No, I feel like I've grown because like you said, like I started to be more independent. Because when I was in a relationship, like if I needed to do errands, I needed to do it with him, or I wouldn't do it at all, or I'll like push it off because I will be by myself. Like I used to have like social anxiety to the point where like I felt like with him, like I was able to do stuff, or like for example, like I learned how to like ask more questions with anything in life. I just used to take
That's a fact.
I used to take shit for what it was on the surface level, but like the more you ask questions, the more clarification and the more you actually learn shit. Like you can't really, assume anything and stuff like that. So that's
I agree.
another part.
Word, stamp that.
I think another thing was
That's one.
my hustle kind of changed, like, cause just seeing from him and how he hustled and the shit that he went through and like how he overcame it, like I'm gonna give him his grace, like he did it gracefully, like me and him would be like, how the fuck did we get through this shit? Like whether together or like
Sound like you
personal.
miss him, T.
And it was a motivation for you.
Sound like you miss him.
Hell yeah. Right.
No, I don't.
Man.
I mean, I do in the sense,
Is
but
this the jail nigga?
nah.
Alright. So
I
yeah,
do-
long as it
I
ain't
do
him.
in a
you can
sense,
miss him
but-
then, yeah. You can miss him. Shout out to you, bro.
I do in a sense, but like, cause like we both taught each other like valuable lessons.
Yeah, like that from last week. We was talking about like there's certain shit like our past kind of like taught us to help shape who we are today.
Like
Like,
the way my hustle is now, it like increased because I seen the way how he hustled and how he maneuvered.
yeah,
And I just started taking those a little bit. The more I started hanging out with him, the more I started hanging out with like his family, because some of his family has like established businesses, or they're real estate brokers, or they're working like 3 type of different jobs. But this is the main goal at the end of the day. So
nah,
So do you
facts.
miss him as a person, or do you miss like the benefits or the things that you were able to attract from him?
I want to say him as a person, because that does come with like the benefits and stuff like that. Not necessarily, I'm not focused on the benefits. It's just like him as a person, like, that was like low key my twin. Like we called each other twin before twin was a thing.
Okay,
Birds of a feather.
that's what's up.
Nah, but that's my boy though. I wish him best of luck in everything.
He about to DM you, don't
Nah,
worry.
facts. Yeah, he definitely gonna watch it and be like, "Yo, how you been?"
Follow me on
Word.
social media.
But what about you, Los?
For me, how have I evolved? Like personally, I think growing up, I'm gonna kind of like take it back a couple years, like just before even getting into relationships. I grew up to like train and conditioned and disciplined on how to be independent. So in case my family is not around, type shit, like I'll be okay. Like I know how to survive regardless. So like I feel like I kind of like show that type of energy to people, and like they kind of like certain type of women will like gravitate towards me because of that type shit. So like for me, it was always harder for me to identify the type of women who are kind of like understanding that I'm going to be there no matter what, and they just expect me to be there or no matter what, versus just appreciate that I'm going to be there. I don't know if I'm making sense, but like for
I feel you,
now,
it was hard.
huh?
Yes, I feel you, it was hard.
Word your shit correctly.
Yeah, so for now it's just like you're right. So
You would
put
know.
it this way.
To put it to
Yeah,
rephrase,
she learned it from experience, clearly. Them niggas was on your ass.
They'll be like,
Yeah, they was.
That shit was mad funny.
damn.
Yo, but seriously, the whole point of it is just that I kind of evolved in a way to identify certain red flags because of I know what I can offer I just can't settle for any type of woman now because they have to be able to be my yang to the like basically like offer the shit that I can't offer, or they have to kind of like lift me up and aspire to be that. Yeah, so for me, it was hard in the earlier stages of my life to identify what I necessarily wanted and found attractive. And I would just kind of like just go with the flow. But now I can kind of like just shut shit down. Like I've evolved to really identify certain red flags, things that I want, and can kind of like do that through basic conversations now. Like, and just completely avoid a total going down some type of rabbit hole just by asking you.
So essentially, you learned questions. So essentially, you learned how to weed out what was bad for you. Literally, the red flags, and like people like you knew that weren't good for you. Like essentially,
not necessarily good for me, because everything, even the bad thing, can be good for me depending on how you perceive it and how you apply it towards your next steps type shit. You feel me? Sure. So like for me, all the bad was good because without. Like the only way people become wise is through these type of traumas and experience, so they can pass down that level of wisdom to somebody else, so they can evolve their experience and not repeat the same ones. You feel me? So like for me, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm necessarily not repeating the old ones. I learned from them, and now I'm evolving into a situation where it's unfamiliar for me. Because like my parents, they're codependent lovers, I would say. You feel me? They since I've known them, they've been in relationships, except for my mom, but like in a need of one for sure. You feel me? And who can mentally be okay. Like you can tell that they're okay. They kind of need that love. For me, like I think I've evolved to a point where like I don't even think I need it nor want it. Like it sucks. I hope like eventually my mind and my heart has changed, but I think I just like am too content where I'm at right now, and I truly need a great type of woman to make me want to get back to a relationship right now.
Give you that push.
Yeah, because it's not the sex, it's not the finances, it's not the spirituality. I don't know what the fuck it is that I need in a woman. Like it's not your body, it's not how you talk. Like I don't know. It's just a certain part of me is that I can find you attractive now, but like it's an expiration date.
When it comes, you'll notice it. You feel me? It's not gonna be something that you expect. It's just gonna come by surprise. You can be like, damn, she gave me something that really like, you feel me, sparked my interest.
I would think that for the moment, and then like, you feel me, like then I'm like, oh, so like now instead of just committing to the red flags and be like, oh, this is cool no matter what, I've evolved to kind of like stop right there and be like, I don't want to do this
and deflect all the bullshit
and be cool.
But let me ask you, do you have any good practices or habits that like helped you cope with being alone without feeling like lonely or feeling like you need a partner, especially
nigga, I'm telling you right now, I am happy as fuck being alone and single. Like I don't like when people are in my house for too long. Like these are my habits, nigga. Like my
that you
day
could
to
give
day
to somebody else that may feel like, all right, it's hard for me to be alone because I'm lonely. Like, is there anything that you practice or
not
good habits that help you be dependent and happy?
The only reason why people are scared to be alone is because they don't know what to do with themselves. And when they have somebody else there, they can be like, oh, you're not doing anything. They could just kind of like pinpoint, back at each other to hold each other accountable or pass the blame on each other. When you are by yourself and alone, if you have a purpose, you will be content at being alone because you are so focused at getting what you are willing to sacrifice everything for done. All that distraction you want out the way. So when you are alone, that's the best time to go after what you love. Most niggas don't know what they want to love, what they want to commit to. Most niggas don't know what the fuck they want to do. So they just have somebody there to just go on this ride with them until they figure some shit out. Yeah. Sometimes they don't figure some shit out. You feel me? But for me, like, bro, I just remember me being in a relationship one time, bro. And it was like, I just sat there in the present and just saw my future like right in front of me. For like 30 seconds, I hear people talking to me like left and right. They're having a conversation and I just literally see the future like constantly just happen. The same thing. It was like, it felt like a loop. And then I literally just got up out the chair. The chair flew behind. I slammed the fucking the table and I just walked out the house. And I was like, I can't do this, bro. I cannot be stuck in the fucking simulation, bro. Like, this is this is not it for me. Like, there's more.
Nigga,
And
passionate
I
as
needed
hell.
it to be alone for that in order to really understand what it was, because I couldn't even like comprehend what the fuck was going on with my emotions, with what my actions, how I was treating people. It's because like I knew what I wanted to do, but I'm also a loyal motherfucker. I'm also a nigga, like, no matter what,
Ride or die.
ride or die. I don't give a fuck till the wheels fall off, nigga. I'm gonna be here until you tell
word.
me I gotta go. So like,
Amen.
Nah, I felt that.
that's what ended up happening. Like, I just ended up understanding that I can't keep sacrificing my self-happiness for other people. So that's why, like, you just need to have a purpose, guys. Have a purpose, know what you want. It's not easy knowing what you want, but sometimes
Shit.
it's given to you, sometimes you find it, and
Just gotta move with intentions.
yeah, I
Stamp that.
apologize. This is my second
Rob?
rant in the
Nah,
episode.
you good. For me personally,
Hey,
to
Rob.
keep it short and sweet.
Remember, you could take hold. This is your
Nigga said,
segment.
niggas, give me the mic.
I ain't mean it like that. I meant
Nah.
a quick interjection, like, all right, word, yeah.
Like,
Nah, but for me personally, kind of similar to like Los's boat, I just feel like developing self-discipline, whether that's like daily habits that keep you, you know, growing as a person, you feel me, and understanding yourself. I feel like that was my personal growth, being like outside of a relationship, just understanding myself and being able to develop, you know, a routine where it's like I could control my self-discipline to a certain extent.
Yeah. Look
but
at
yeah.
God.
So let's move on to the next one. The next question.
I really looked up though.
All right.
How do you navigate? I don't know if you guys could all relate to this personally, but how do you navigate cultural differences within an intercultural relationship or interracial relationship?
Yeah, so all right, so I was talking to this one chick. She was Ecuadorian. Right?
What are you, bro?
I'm black and Italian, so I'm mixed.
Oh yeah, I could
like
tell you was
word.
Italian,
Super
bro.
light skinned though, light as shit.
But you can see the black though. You can see the black.
Yeah,
You can definitely see
The
the
term
term.
is mulatto.
like, bro, it's very weird, and it's hard to get them to understand you. Like, I could understand where they're coming from sometimes, but like me being who I am and like what I do, like, you know what I mean? Like, she couldn't understand that, bro. You know what I'm saying? She
Different
couldn't
upbringings.
understand why I did what I did or why I do what I do and how I move.
Yeah.
It's just completely different. Like, there was some connections here and there, but that shit is very tough. Like, you're gonna find yourself more or less like not seeing shit the same morally that they see. You know what I'm saying? Like,
agree.
people from other countries, they look at relationships a lot differently.
Yeah.
They are very submissive, you know what I'm saying, and very willing to do a lot for you, but they also are willing, they want a lot more emotionally out of you. Like,
Yeah.
That's a
you know what I'm
fact.
saying? There's way more that goes into it. It's very,
Yeah, I think America looks at
very
marriage
straight.
more as a
It's a good
business as
point.
well, and other countries look at it more like love. Like,
Yeah.
you know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
comes with respecting me, my past, what everything I have entails. You get me?
yeah.
Like,
I
here,
just-
it's like
yeah.
we're
That's a
together, we both make this much money, and we support, have a house, mortgage. Like, we're making
Yeah,
the American
facts.
dream work.
Nah,
Facts.
that's tough though, because like for me, like my mom is intercultural. For me, she's from Haiti and she came here and she's an immigrant type shit. So like I kind of like grew up in the Caribbean aspect already. So it's like I had the outer country kind of like view growing up inside here, even though I'm like Americanized already. So to me, it's like, it's interesting for me because I can literally see the differences in lifestyles versus her family, and the families in the community that I'm actually living in. And it's like completely two different things. And for me personally, I appreciated growing up with a discipline from family members who are not from America versus being in America, because like how I grew up with the kids, I can see a clear differences by how my household was raised versus the ones around me. And I just think that it was a clear difference for me. So like, even though I'm a balanced American person, like I think those type of cultures and values, cause on both sides, like my grandparents, they're born in Puerto Rico and then they came out here. So like I grew up with out of country, like values and views, and then grew up like humbly with humility in the country. So like there's certain students or like friends and family members and shit like that didn't grow up like that. So when I think about it in a relationship wise, it's kind of difficult because like I don't look at I prefer an intercultural relationship over someone who kind of grew up in America because of the stigma and the ideals and
Different
the materialism and the value system in America is so misconstrued and diluted into something that's not necessarily like substantial for you or fulfilling. And it's like, to me, you'll kind of find, you're most likely to find that love, like you said, outside of the
healthier
country,
balance.
who's willing to show more of that type of like love and that side, because right now we are like conditioned to be like emotionless into this, basically like damn near robots, bro. Like
that's a fact.
I think. I'm sorry.
Because the way I navigate them is just how I navigate them is by questions and by observation. Like I got my Marco glasses on. Like I'm sitting there and I'm letting you talk. I'm watching your family. I'm checking your house. Like I'm not saying nothing. Yeah, you feel me? Like I'm just chilling. I'm observing.
Nah, but what you was gonna say, right?
I think for me, it's hard to say how to navigate it. I haven't dealt with anything, I think, too rash when it comes to dating outside of my culture. For me, I mean, I'm Dominican. I dated Puerto Ricans. Y'all like your beans different, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I think coming back a little bit to what you said on just like, if I guess you can look at it culturally, like also outside of race, like things you would do as like how just like you were brought up in the house. For example, like I've met a girl before that I was fucking with that would take a shower and just like get straight out of the tub soaking wet, like, you know what I'm saying? Like onto the bathroom floor. But like me, for example, like you better fucking put a towel down. What the fuck are you doing wetting the floor? Like I was raised entirely different. So it's hard to say how I navigate those. I'd like to think if it is when it comes to cultural difference, I'd be accepting to do what they would like. I think if it was in a religious standpoint, I would feel a little bit askew because I do have my values and my faiths, and it would be hard to like just be like, okay, babe, I'd be Muslim with you. I could never just jump religions. But like, say you want me to wear like a hijab or something traditional from your culture for an event or something, I'm gonna step out of my way to make you feel comfortable with those things. Like, so I feel like I would navigate it with, I think, just an optimistic look, but not a sucker look, like I'm just gonna jump for you wherever you need.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like how I would navigate it is gonna be like an open-mindedness. You know, obviously if I chose to, you know, entertain an interracial type of thing with somebody,
I know it comes with
I already have to have that optimism where it's like, you know, I'm not gonna just go with everything that you want. You know, I'm gonna show you my side of the culture. I'm gonna see your side of the culture, and we're gonna find that, you know, coexistent balance that works for both of us. You know, it's no reason why we can't bring two cultures together and you know, still respect one another's cultures. You feel me?
I think you could bring two cultures together, but you kind of have to have like similar values though, like a value system that both sides appreciate, because like
for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
It can't be completely two sides of the fence.
Because even for me now with the current relationship, it is different cultures for sure. Like, but at the same time, I've noticed that there's a lot of values like I grew up with in my home that are in their home as well. And like I said, they didn't grow up in this country, so it's nice to see like, you know, some house values are the same. Thalia, have you ever dealt with something like that? Or how would you deal with it?
It's just more of compromise, really. How I would go about it. My ex was black, so what was that? Well, he was black and Italian actually. So it wasn't dead ass.
You
was he? Nah.
No, but like I wouldn't say more of compromise. I definitely, between me and my last relationship, it was like little minor stuff. Really. Cause like I never mopped the floor with bleach. I got raised on Fabuloso.
That's some Spanish shit.
And
black
shit.
people use bleach.
And then one time I was cleaning, I was like, we were getting cleaning supplies, and I was like, oh, I gotta grab Fabuloso. He's like, you don't use bleach? Like, you don't use Clorox? And I'm like,
first of all, both of them shits is bummy. I mean, pine saw.
Shit's terrible for you.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, it wasn't
I
even
definitely
that.
use pine saw.
Fabuloso's good, but also you gotta realize that bleach is not meant for hardwood floors. It actually
Definitely not.
takes away the
Yeah,
shine
you're
and
messing
polishes
it up.
the
You gotta
floor
be
hard.
real
No, but like
careful with
his
hardwood
main,
floors.
Yeah.
like his all-purpose cleaner was bleach.
That's crazy.
And I was raised
Bleach
either,
is an
it was
occasional
mostly
thing.
Hey, my
Fabuloso,
father,
but
my
like,
father washed dishes with bleach and shit, bro. All types of shit.
You that's okay
black
for
people
certain
shit.
things, but like not for every single
Not for
thing.
every dish.
Yeah,
I'm saying
fuck is wrong
like
with
if
you?
he did like a pan
pot?
or something, yeah, like a pot, yeah, he'll
yeah, because
use
it was
bleach.
either Fabuloso or Pine Sol, but like it was more on the Fabuloso side. I seen that more than anything.
Y'all had that shit on the stove,
Yo,
boiling.
Yeah.
Yo,
Make the house
To make
smell
the
good.
house smell good, that's what with the Fabuloso was
You do
for.
that with cinnamon sticks too.
Yeah.
yeah, cinnamon sticks and orange peels. We don't get back to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like shit like that. Like when he told me like to clean everything with bleach, like everything. And then he was like, then you gotta air your room out and not be in there for a hot minute.
That
And
nigga
I'm
nostrils burning.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
for
Like,
sure.
I was like, my eyes burn. He was like, good, that mean it's working.
For sure.
But like it's like it was like little minor shit. But like if I was to get into like another relationship where like the cultural
You'd compromise.
I compromise. Yeah, I'm not gonna compromise my total being totally. But if we could come to an agreement, or I'll just be like, I'm not gonna do that, but I'll do this. then
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of compromises, I feel like this question kind of ties in a little bit similar to that other question. Should you have the same political standpoint as your partner
No.
For the
I don't think-
for
relationship,
the relationship
to
to last?
last. Yes, you should. I'm gonna go with yes.
I think yes, you should as well. I mean, it's who wants an always an eternal argument in the house on what's right and wrong in your own country. Like your house is your country too, so it's like you're dealing, like, you know what I mean. Between you two, that's our land. Like, and we're gonna have to deal with eternal conflict over politics. Like, no, I'd rather us both agree and both be able to like be on one side, pick a side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you either stand for something or fall for nothing. And if we have no compromise on what we're standing for, we stand for nothing in
I
this
changed
house.
my answer. I thought about it more differently.
Nah, it's not that as well. I agree, but it's also the fact that because like whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, an atheist, a Christian, you can give me head still the same way. But like that's it doesn't matter. That's universal. But like how we have kids and how I want to raise my kid, I don't want to have that battle of like how we have differences and you want to raise them this way and that way.
Exactly.
Like to me, like it's more of a future thing for me. Like I can't see myself navigating having different political views or like it's political. Yeah, hell no. I'm a Republican and I'm proud. Like I'm voting for Trump and I'm here. You feel me?
When it comes to political
That's
views,
it.
like I try not to get in too deep with that shit, bro. Like they say, don't talk about religion and don't talk about politics, bro. It's always gonna cause an argument. It's
agree.
better off to just keep that to yourself. That doesn't mean you don't morally agree with the same things. Y'all might just have the different views in politics, in society, with the economy, different shit that you might not agree with. Me and my girl, we sit down, we might talk about shit like that, but it's not like I won't ever let it get there to the point where just because she disagrees with me about something or I disagree with her, it's gonna be an argument. You feel me?
It don't have to be an argument, but it's a lifestyle that you can agree or not agree to a test.
Yeah, not facts. I just feel like a lot of people take it too overboard.
Yeah, facts.
I know motherfuckers that aren't friends with their friends no more over this election.
Yeah, that's
what I'm
what
saying, because they couldn't agree and it became an argument.
People can't respect other people's beliefs.
Like,
Yeah.
Why
you
would you
believe
believe
what you want to believe.
Because one of their neighbors was literally listening to a Kamala rally on the TV full blast. Like,
People are like very passionate about it, and that's the way. That's the only way like a relationship will last if y'all have two opposing views. Is if y'all don't care enough about it.
Yeah.
But if you passionate about like the shit that you stand on politically, it's like it's always gonna be a bump ahead.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Y'all should be on the same side of the fence.
Yeah, because I just want to avoid as much arguments as possible. So that's why you have those conversations in the beginning of a relationship while you're dating, so you can avoid a lot of these issues, because this can be a big issue. Like, we might not think about it now, or it might be minuscule, but
especially because we're young, man. Like, if we was older and we all had houses and shit, and we're really looking at shit differently,
that's what I'm
you
saying.
feel me? That then I could see where it could cause some issues. You know what I mean? But
That's
I
a
don't know.
fact.
It's not something that you can. I feel like it's not something that you can't get past. Like if I like Trump, which I don't like neither. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh
with
yeah,
you
they
right
both
now.
bad, but
I can give a fuck about any one of them. But you know what I'm saying. If my girl was for Kamala and I was for Trump, it is what it is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all
It
not
is what it is.
passionate
You
about it,
believe
you know?
what you believe. You know
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
fact.
When we met, I
Yeah.
was
Go
That don't
vote.
mean
What's
I
your
don't love you
political
the
view?
same. You just believe what you believe.
That's
you
a
know?
fact.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think people should be judged off their political views.
Yeah.
But I just think if you have a certain way of lifestyles and beliefs,
Yeah,
you
you
don't
want
want to
that.
compromise, and you stand on that. You don't want to compromise that
Yeah.
for the long term, and that doesn't mean you don't love that person. That don't mean like you feel me. There's any malice or anything, but like you said, like Rad said, at the end of the day, there's a line that has to be drawn in the sand, and people can't keep dilly dallying left and right when it's convenient.
I'm not gonna
with a
hold your hand
policy.
over the line.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you feel me, like, but I respect you for standing where you stand, though. You feel me, like, but at the end of the day, everybody gotta pick a side, and like for me, it was hard because I didn't pick a side until literally the day before the election, nigga. Like, well, I knew who I was gonna vote for already. I voted for him last time, but I didn't announce it until now. So it was like for me, it's just like. Now y'all know, and now those type of people are going to cater to me, and the haters are not. So it's like that's how I feel.
Just go vote. Nah, man.
Yeah, go vote. And whether you vote, like I had this
Take charge.
conversation with somebody, and I was like, you know what?
I seen that, nigga. I seen that.
What?
I seen that nigga.
he was gonna do the rap, and then you went back, and then he was like,
He said, no, bring that shit right back.
that's how I looked at him. I was like, take charge, nigga. Learn. Come on, rap.
Dang, that made me forget. But go ahead.
But yeah, go vote.
Can I ask something?
Go ahead.
For me, like, before I get into any type of relationship, if I'm getting to know somebody, the first thing that man is gonna know, I hate the police. I feel like we should defund the police. I'm just saying my
Talk about
thing.
it.
This is what you say first night you met him in the club.
No.
I hate the police.
Fuck the popo.
Let's do some shots.
No, not even that. It's just more of like he's gonna know I don't like the police. He know I want to defund the police. He knows that like if any police officer was to get near me, I start like I had a personal experience with police. I wasn't getting in trouble with anything, but like I just seen so much that I had to heal from PTSD from like a year.
Nah,
For like a year.
I know exactly what you mean.
Like when it comes to like police, I'm just like I've seen so much ugly shit that like they just need to be abolished.
I get
So
what you're
he's
saying,
gonna know
but
that.
I also
All police is crazy.
I feel like
Yep.
yeah, all
have
police is
that.
crazy, but
No,
I
that's
do.
what, that's
There'd be
what
no
I'm saying.
order.
I don't want to get into it.
My
'cause a lot of
last piece
people-
on that, Thalia, is like it feels weird to hear that though, only for me, because it's like 9 times out of 10 when you do meet someone, unless like the topic's at like literally in the light, it's hard to like initially do that. Not on the first date. You're not mentioning the defund the police and all that.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
saying,
Like
like,
that has to come gradually
Yeah, it's
through the
still
relationship.
impressions
So it's
at
hard
that
to
point.
say that.
I'm not
still
saying that, I'm not
icebreakers.
saying
Right.
that like when he first knows my name, like that's what he's gonna know. I'm saying like if the time is right and I'm able to like slip that fun fact in there, I
Okay,
will. But
okay.
like if a situation presents itself and it involves police and he sees how I'm reacting or how I am, then I bring it up. I'm not gonna just say, oh I don't like the police.
First 90 days. You feel me? Like all serious conversations should happen within the first 90 days if you want it to last longer than that.
That's
Because
respectable.
after that, you're kind of like just wasting your time.
Blindfolded
That's
too.
respectable.
Yeah,
Stamp
or you're
that.
just putting it at risk that just certain issues are just going to come up and you got to be prepared to have those conversations.
Yeah.
Stamp that. But that was a great take, everybody. Switching to the next question.
I need
at
more
hand.
enthusiasm for you, bro. You too like nonchalant. I know we all Aquarius, but we got to perform at some point.
Hey,
This
he
is
was
the time to
popping off and
perform.
popped up. Right.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, you killed my light when I was like, go vote. Nah, I mean, I had the fire.
Nah, he
going.
did it.
But
Man,
it's
you
all
could've-
good.
That's
It's
why
all
I
good.
felt bad. And I was like, Rod,
It's
stand
all
up
good.
for
He killed my
yourself.
flame. But let's do it. Check it out. So, how do power dynamics in the bedroom reflect the dynamics of the relationship?
That's a great question.
This is so
Oh, this
great.
is
Answer
what-
first, man.
So, bro, you're saying as in like how does sex pretty much determine the outcome of your relationship?
Yeah, more or less.
It's pretty big. It's not something that's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like when you first meet somebody and y'all really start messing around, y'all probably gonna have sex a lot more.
Infatuation.
Until when you're 3-4 years in, it may not be every day. It might be a day a week, 2 days a week. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Could
facts.
be more.
National standard.
It's just whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like me and Shorty, like, sex is big, but it's not the only thing we're worried about. We're not kids, bro. It's not just let's jump on each other all the time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
teenagers,
It's
you
handle
fucking like
business,
rabbits.
chill. We chilling. The vibe is good. Like,
Real shit.
it is what it is. But it is a big thing, and you know what I'm saying. Like, if you want to keep your partner around, you definitely gotta satisfy them sexually. Like,
Stamp
you
that.
have to. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
I
a
feel
fact.
like-
Shit.
I like that answer. For me, I feel like when you asked the question, I thought of it more like in lines of like, if they're like more submissive
Yeah,
or
that's what I
dominant,
was
would
thinking.
they like be actually out on the streets, like be so submissive to you? And I don't think that sex takes play in what the relationship looks like outside. I think everyone has different like fetishes or kinks and things they enjoy. And like you can meet someone that's rich and a boss and loves everything that wants to be treated like shit and degraded
And pissed
during
on.
sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like there's another podcast, I think it's called Press Escape with Valkyrie. She's a Twitch streamer and she's a very well-known Twitch
Big titty
streamer.
one?
Huh?
The big titty
No.
one? Oh.
She's beautiful, but again, she was going on more or less about how she is very submissive and like, you know, she likes to be told what to do and things like that. But like when you look at it, she is also a figure that has people working under her. She tells them what to do.
Yeah.
So it's nice, like like outside of the bedroom. I mean, inside of the bedroom, I can be an entirely different person compared to how I have to be in the streets. You get what I'm saying?
But I feel
Yeah.
like the majority of cases, and especially when we're talking about like a relationship standpoint, I feel like what goes on in the bedroom kind of reflects more or less how you guys are as a couple. Like, I feel like if your man is dominant in the bedroom, he's more than likely taking control and leading the relationship.
That nigga pays the
Feel me?
bills and shit.
So would you say in your relationship, you're the dominant?
Oh yeah, nah man, shit get handled on both spectrums. I'm gonna just say that.
You know what
I'm saying?
Somebody call a plumber.
Nah, because usually, like,
call the
if a
plumber.
nigga is like really going dumb hard every single round after sex, he's kind of like compensating for something that he's lacking in a different department.
Nah, but I feel like if you lay it down on your girl and you dominant, you feel me, she's gonna see you as like, damn, he has that dominance. That's attractive to certain women, and that makes them submissive. Where it's like, all right,
It
go
makes
ahead,
you feel
lead.
safe.
You feel
I
me?
mean,
Exactly. You
is that how
also
you
feel
feel,
that sense
Tyler?
of security.
Is that how you feel? You
want
feel
Riley
safe when you
grab
have
you
a
over here
dominant
and
you have
grab
a
you by the
dominant lover?
heart, and then the heart, and then yeah, the front nigga.
Can't forget that you need leverage.
Nigga said, "Bring it back, bitch."
What happened, Thalia?
That shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna turn into another clip again, but that shit. That shit.
She said, and I will never. Doggy style.
No, that dominant shit, like when it comes to like men, and first of all, I feel safe. Second of all, I feel like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
Stamp that.
Third of all, like it's more of like it goes. We catch like a rhythm in a sense.
okay.
Mhm.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like it's more of like I could feed off you, you could feed off me. Like this is wonderful.
Energy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like, and it's not forced, and it's not, and it's like I don't know, words just don't have to be said, and I love it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
Like,
not turning to another clip though. I have more to say, but
nah, you good. The power dynamics for me definitely changed a little bit because, like, in the room, it's like, say if we have an argument type shit, like, I know all your spots, I know your moves. The argument is like, you're gonna be mad at me for like as soon as, but after you, like, you know, I do what I do, you be good. So it's like a level of like nonverbal communication that increases like the relationship aspect on a day to day. So for me, the dynamics kind of like sexually, if it's great sex, it'll kind of like solve a lot of like the problems that you have like outside of the sex, but within the relationship. So as long,
Slightly, depending on what it is.
a lot of the problems. I didn't say all.
paying rent.
Yeah.
It could fix, like, you know what I mean, little arguments, little petty bullshit. It could fix, but I mean, you still got to get back to the real task at hand. What's really going on?
Yeah, I
That's a
agree.
fact.
Doesn't matter what the case is. Dude.
I feel like
Like
it
you said,
solves
Bill's got
Good
certain
dick goes a
all that
long way,
shit.
nigga. I'm telling you.
it solves
Right,
certain
right.
issues, I would say. Like,
Invest.
you feel me? If your girl is just like lacking patience, or
know.
she's had a rough week and she just see
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
tense, more tense than usual,
Bang it out.
that could be a release of energy. Now she's good. Now y'all communicating better. But
Yeah.
I feel like it does only work for certain things. Like you said, it's
100%.
not going to take care of the bills. It's
That
not going to take
politics
care
shit,
of business.
this is not gonna work out. You can't suck my dick and be like, all right, so What are we doing?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Real shit.
Like, but
That's a fact. But I
I gotta stop saying suck my dick.
Strong
That's like
closeout, Rob.
we have a surprise
To
guest
close-
coming next week, and it's just like foreshadowing that. But go ahead.
to close out strong, I appreciate everybody's views. The last question at hand.
Stop being so
Wasn't that the-
awkward.
Can you
Yeah,
get?
you being
Nah,
mad.
it's cause like
awkward,
I'm
bro.
going like this, and then I'm misreading the words.
Oh,
All right.
it's all good.
Wasn't that
Can
the last
you-
one?
Nah, this is the last question. Can you give your ex a gift while still being in a relationship?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I suck.
Well, my take on it was, if that's your baby mother, it's a little different. Say if Christmas come around, not that you got to get her anything crazy, but
Yeah.
if you come in to take care of your kid and bring your kid something that's still your mother's child, I mean your child's mother.
Yeah,
so
facts.
I feel like you should be able to do that, because like I said, I see my father, who's got 4 baby mothers. They can all be in the same room and coexist, because they're older. Like, they're not gonna sit there and start fighting about
Right.
what, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's- what happened
But it's
happened.
been like, yeah.
What happened. It's over with. You feel me? They
feel that.
grown. So like,
So given that situation, like what does a gift like that look like?
shit.
Toy for the kid.
Definitely shit for the kid. But like, if you were gonna get them something, bro, like something small, bro,
Like,
like.
say if it's for a birthday.
I'm getting her a household
Nah, see,
appliance,
that's-
like something that's gonna benefit her
I
and the
wouldn't go out
child.
my way to drop something off just for her. But if it was like Christmas and I'm bringing something for my kid,
No,
Yeah, nah,
I
you
feel
said
bad
Christmas
if
gifts,
I
yeah.
left something out. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
For me, like,
yo, bro, if you had a baby mother, I don't have a baby mother,
No,
but
hell no.
most people that tend to have a baby mother, bro, you're gonna feel some type of way about that girl for the rest
Bro,
of your
yeah,
of your life, bro.
for sure.
yeah, but that,
You know
but
what
if
I
you
mean?
got a
I
girl
would
that don't
definitely
mean
do
Unless
that
you
with
like
my
gays.
baby moms, but like shit, I also do it for the ex period, like without the kid. Like as long as I have that rapport and establishment, like we ended off good,
The
or
right
at least we
terms,
kind of
yeah.
like circled back and kind of like got to close things off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this one, like at least it's not a gift, but we say happy birthday every year type shit. Like you feel me? But I'll get a gift here and there. Like it probably won't be on some every year shit, but like say for example, they just got this big promotion in their job that they were looking for the first time. Like yeah, I'll send out a card. I don't know if I'm spending hundreds of dollars on them, but like
Yeah.
a card, some acknowledgement here and there. Like those would be like the type of gifts.
Yeah.
Like my attention is a gift. You feel me? Like
I think
so, like,
Facts.
I'm sorry again.
Yeah,
I
you
I
guys
didn't
keep
know if you
doing
were
that
finished.
today, man.
No, but
keep
I
going,
noticed.
keep
I
going.
love you. Go.
It's all good.
Finish, bro.
No, because
Finish
you
strong.
already know. Once you guys cut me off, I forget. So like you guys are starting to take advantage of that. But go
Apologize. I
ahead.
love you. I mean, for me, I think it's hard because I'm not a baby father. I don't have a baby mother. Like, so it's hard to say. But for me, I think being in a relationship and giving your baby mother a gift might be a little bit crazy. Only because, like, why are you getting her a gift? Like, you already gave her the gift of a child. She gave you the gift of a child. Now, at this point, whatever I'm doing is a co-parent gift. Like, I'm getting something for the kid. If I don't like you, I might get something loud and obnoxious. You feel me? But I'm gonna get something for the kid that's gonna be in your home. If I'm getting something for you, it's something that's useful for you and my child. Like,
Nah,
you
facts.
feel me? Something I'm gonna get you a dish rack, something simple like a little playpen fence. Like, but I ain't ever going out here and getting you like a purse or some other shit. Now,
Nah,
like
yeah,
if you
fuck
in
that.
a basic
Is it
relationship.
recorded?
If you're in a basic relationship and you never led to having a child and you guys break up amicably, I think like you can be friends with your ex and it is possible that you guys can get each other gifts without it being something so romantic. You know, it's like looking out for one another. Like we were together so long, we were part of each other's lives and we want to see each other grow. So why not gift them? You know, that's my friend.
I mean, for me, I don't know if I just had all toxic exes in my past, but like it
Dang,
just sounds
shit.
crazy for me to like get a gift from my ex. Like even putting myself in my girl's shoes, it's like, what the fuck are you even associating anything gift wise with your ex? You feel
Do
me?
you tell your girlfriend that you're getting that, or you just keep it low key? Because
That's
at
how
that
you
point,
know it's
aren't
not
you being
something-
like a little bit dishonest
All right.
with your girl because you can't tell her? So like, do you tell your girl, "Hey, I got a gift from my ex," or "I'm going to"? Or like, how does that conversation even go about? Or do you like just not like bring it up?
The fact that that's even a question just makes it kind of like a guilty action. You
It
feel
sounds
me?
a little dishonest, but if you have that conversation with your girl and she's like, "Oh, that's totally fine, I get it," then
If
like,
your girl's not insecure and you guys have a
If you don't
solid
know what y'all
foundation.
have going on.
If you have a
Yeah.
solid foundation, she's aware like you guys are only friends and nothing romantic's going on. I don't think she should have an issue with it. It does come for conversation. Obviously, say, hey, Like, you don't have to be like, hey, I'm getting them this gift, da da da. But if they ask it, yeah, of course. Like, they getting me something. Why wouldn't I get someone that got me a gift something?
It can be like, it's also not insecure if they like kind of like don't, because like at the end of the day, it's just a boundary that certain people just don't want to cross. Okay, like you two might be cool, but we are in a relationship. If you're getting them a gift, then is there some level of connection there that you guys still have, that you're still trying to keep alive type shit? So like, that's just probably what the current partner is probably going through their head. So it's probably making them uncomfortable. So like, yeah, y'all might be cool, but there's also certain boundaries that probably shouldn't be crossed. And it's not necessarily a level of insecurity. It's just like,
What are your intentions?
Yeah.
Like,
What
honestly,
gift is too much to get your ex while you have a girlfriend?
honestly a lot? Because I'm trying to think of what small scale that's
How
even
much money?
acceptable.
What do you
like,
think?
Yo,
Like, can you
it'd be
name
like
an
a
item?
gift card or something.
Like
Nah,
a
I
gift
think
card.
a
gift card is too much?
No, I said that would be something that would be reasonable. Like a,
Yeah.
I mean, a little
You
gift
feel
card
me?
to get some food, whatever. Nothing crazy though, you know what I mean?
but
No
how much you
food.
spending though?
I'm
Like on
ordering
your
books.
ex?
They're like $25, 20,
Yeah.
20, $25. You know what I mean? You getting something for your kid. Here's a card.
That's
you know what I
it.
mean?
I can't agree only because like I like nice shit, and if they gave me a gift, I gotta set a bracket.
Okay, bougie.
I gotta set a bracket for where I need to get a gift. I go like
That might be
shit.
I go a calm.
Yeah.
I go a calm 120. You know what I mean?
Niggas said a
Plus
calm
tax for the shipping
120.
and handling. But
Y'all
like
crazy.
again, it's like I'm not getting you one specific item that is very like I guess like lavish. If I'm getting you something, it's gonna be like
You got a budget.
there's like you just sent me a couple things you want that are all cheap, and like I'll be able to get those. Like I can get a bunch of books for you and like some other shit, like simple things you enjoy. But don't ask me for like a Van Cleef, like what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's a fact.
Van Cleef.
Yeah,
Facts.
I'll get your ass a book.
Tally.
Yeah, like for me, like, wait, can you give your ex? I personally can't.
Oh,
give
good
my-
looks, brother.
Thank you. I personally can't give my ex anything while being in a relationship because, like, Ross
You date
said, like,
crazy
I put
niggas.
myself in my man's shoes. Like, he'll be like, basically, I'm thinking like a guy, and he's gonna be like, you fucking with this nigga? Like,
Yeah.
you talking to this nigga?
Yeah, like,
Like
what's your intentions?
what happened before lead you up to the point where you gotta get them a gift?
What's the circumstance?
I'm talking
Yeah.
about outside of like occasions and whatnot.
It's hard.
See, that's
'cause-
why I'm saying more like baby mother. Ex,
Yeah.
no. Like
No,
ex, no,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
gonna just automatically start a problem. That's an issue. You
I
feel
feel
me?
like baby mother
depending-
starts more of an
depending
issue.
if I
Nah,
have
bro,
a-
because you got a child with the girl.
Yeah,
bro.
and
Like,
that's why it
different-
feels like,
you like
why
a
are you getting
woman-
them a gift? Y'all want to be a family again?
Nah,
you bought her like
but a
this.
woman,
Nah.
a woman gotta accept that. If
You
you're with
gotta have
another
some
woman and you have a
platonic
child, she has to
relationship.
accept that about you. That you're
Yeah.
gonna have a baby mother, and you're gonna just like if you're marrying or not even marrying somebody, you're with somebody that has a child.
Yeah,
You're
literally.
gonna have to accept the fact that that person has a baby
someone in
father.
life.
He's gonna come around. You might see him.
Yeah, literally.
You gotta accept shit like
I
that
think-
if you're
yeah.
gonna take that on.
I think
You
the
know what I'm
problem for
saying?
me is the stigma behind like, there's always those common jokes that are like, if you going on vacation with your baby mama, like, are you
That shit's
fucking?
crazy.
Like, obviously, you still hitting
Yeah.
and keeping the family together. So it's like, if I'm getting her lavish gift or something nice, like that's crazy. Like, if I get her something, I got to get my girl something way better. That's
Type
all I
shit.
know.
Of course,
Stamp
of
that.
course.
Nah, no funny shit. It's just like, it's also like, let's be clear. We can still have male and female friends and still be platonic. Like it doesn't have to lead into sexuality. Like look at us and Thalia. You feel me? Like we found her so like repulsive that we would not touch her, but we love her as a person. Yeah, but we love you as a person.
Yeah, and
So-
I still think he got but,
Exactly. You feel me? So
That was
the
a good
feelings
one, huh?
mutual.
Nah,
All
yeah,
right, but-
stupid.
Let me ask you guys a question before we go. I just want to say this is how we're gonna do it now. Okay. So moving forward, you're gonna do the icebreakers. I'm gonna do the music. Raz, trendy news. Rod is on probation.
He's
with
working.
relationships.
He's working on it. We might have to.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. You feel me?
We need more of a YouTube content creator approach from
Yeah,
you.
like, yo, what's good? Yo, for the eaters and cheaters, like, yo, what's good? Like, yo, Marco, have you ever, feel me, outside of a relationship? Like,
Respectable.
You
I'll
feel
watch
me?
it back and see.
yeah, that's
take
all.
notes.
I'll watch the playbook.
You real professional. That's all. Like, get comfortable. That's all. You
But
sitting
let's
next to me, nigga. Like,
Yeah, let's get to this
No, let's talk about how we're gonna break this down.
after the pod.
yeah. I just want to let you guys know for the future. But you did great because what you do a lot better than me is you don't stutter through the questions. So that was perfect. Like you got the questions out. Like for me, I'll be like,
And when you're reading the entire
Like the
list
CD
yourself, of
scratch.
course you're gonna stutter after a while.
I
So.
mean, like, I just want you guys to participate more because, like, now, y'all kind of like are more involved now. So, like, it's a teamwork effort now, and y'all doing a great job. So, like, you did a great job with Trendy News.
Appreciate
You
it.
did a great job with relationships. Next
did.
week, you about to be great.
You did great sitting in the chair right now, Tyler.
Yeah, but before we are officially done relationships, but before we actually move on, I forgot to put it on. We actually do with every single guest here. We have like announce your spirit animal type thing, and then you just kind of like agree or disagree. All right.
All right.
So, what do you think you are?
Yeah, scumbag.
I like that.
He said he already knows scumbag.
I like that.
Nah, you give me more of like the Sid from Ice Age.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
From Ice Age is crazy.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Damn.
Damn it.
Oh shit, clap.
Yeah, my battery died. Hold on.
No,
Good
make
catch
it
though. Sid.
Damn, Sid from.
Sid is
It falls right
crazy.
there on the craziest
We
part.
hang niggas with that one. That's cutting ass.
You said
Nigga
we
called
hang
him
niggas
Sid
with
as
that
well.
one.
Sid
You don't
is
like Sid?
crazy.
Sid is
You want
That nigga
Rod to
is
just
funny.
switch with him? You do animal and.
Oh yeah, sure. Come on, let's chat it up. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, you can just.
Oh, you want me to
yeah,
move?
you can go
Alright.
grab a seat
Yeah.
over there. He'll
Until
give you
that
your
shit-
spirit animal. We hit and then we'll hit the raps.
I like this fucked up. I was just saying.
Yeah. Hey yo, go over there too. Like, come on, Marco, come sit next to me, man.
Why
It's
not
only
you
right
over
to
there?
scumbag.
Because he, come on, bro.
I gotta edit this week. This is my first in 2 weeks. We had 245. You know what? You edited this week, Tali. Fuck out of here.
Let Marco get his shit
Oh,
off. 'Cause
shit.
we,
Whoa,
we
whoa,
are
whoa.
about to conclude and everything. So,
Nobody see that shit.
all right,
To the light, Virgo.
you feel me?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Nah. I just want to say, low for real though. Thank you guys for like literally coming here type shit. I really appreciate y'all. But before we actually get into conclusions, like I'm not gonna give you a spirit animal. I'm gonna let you rock.
There you go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I want to hear what you got for him.
I don't know. You give me like real like.
Caesar vibes.
Nah, I'm Caesar. Yeah, don't just let's not go there. I don't know. Like you really do give me like I don't know, bro. I can't. I want to say penguin, but I can't say penguin.
Penguin. Panda, huh?
Panda was mine.
Panda, penguin, like something black and white for me.
I saw that too. That's why I said panda. Like,
Black and-
Yeah, like a animal that's black and
I was
white.
gonna say panther.
A panther?
Yeah.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie. You know who you look like, bro?
Who
You
me?
look like Busy Bone. From Bone Thugs and Harmony.
No.
Who's that? Busy Bo?
Oh
you're
shit!
gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, everybody keeps saying I look like Didi Osama with these twists.
God damn.
Damn, you look like an old ass Didi Osama.
Osama's uncle.
Like it could work. You just look older. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to be Didi Osama.
Hey, yo.
Nigga, I look old to you?
nah, but you look older than him.
How old is he?
He's young, man. He probably like 19.
All right, damn. So I don't look 19 no more. Maybe if I take out the goatee, I think I'll look younger.
I've been trying to tell you look young, but you don't want to believe me.
Huh? It's all right. You can keep
said
trying.
on,
Keep trying, Talia. Keep
I said
trying.
on Cinco de Mayo, I'm about to just leave the mustache next year. I'm about to just nah, I'm playing.
Hey, yeah, don't do that.
I ain't bold enough.
You
for
look
that.
dope like this, but you just look older than me like that too. Like I deadass thought you was like related to one of the Marleys, nigga.
Bro,
like,
after
no
the
fucking shit.
after the
This
pod,
nigga's
I want
crazy.
you to look up this guy named Dre Nilla. I swear to God, you look like that nigga with
I'm
dreads, bro.
crying.
Nah,
I done got Dre Nilla. Nah,
You
never
got
got
never-
Dre Nilla.
now you look like my barber, bro.
I've got That's funny.
He knows my barber too. Like you ever been to Pro Axels?
Nah, but
Yeah.
I know his barber. My barber.
You sound like
My
him and
barber
everything,
sings
bro.
rough.
Vinny, he's Italian, just like you and
Yeah, that's
everything. Like that
crazy.
shit crazy. But we're gonna conclude the spirit animals. Before we actually conclude, I wanted to ask you guys, what is one annoying thing that your parents would ask you to do?
I have the most Hispanic answer in the world.
What?
Telling me to clean my room when the people is coming over and they're only hanging out downstairs. Why I gotta clean my room upstairs? Are they coming in my room? Is my room gonna be the coat closet? Like I'm not understanding.
That's OD.
You knew your cousins was pulling up.
What about you?
My cousin.
For me, I think one of the most annoying things my parents would do, or at least my dad was, I'd be in my room comfortable, chilling, ready to sleep, and calls me in. Yo, can you go get me a cup of water? Come upstairs with some water.
That was the one that shit used to be tight.
They
pops
come
from Friday.
upstairs
That's what
and
he
then
got kids for.
where's the ice in this water? Fill it up all the way to the brim.
That ass.
Bro, I had to just start jumping in front of it, and I literally would just instantly, like, I would fill the cup when I knew he was about to go upstairs, have it in the refrigerator, be like, yo, go get your shit, bro. Even not, I'd bring it up when I'm going upstairs and bring it in the room, like, here, so you don't have to ask me. Here you go.
What about you,
That's
Marcos?
Honestly,
It's Marco. I keep saying with an S. My bad.
honestly, my stepmom asked me to fucking study for a fucking test.
Oh my
Sleep
God.
Early. Just because I hit her, the bitch would ask me to wake up.
He said, I'm gonna kill my mom.
I asked, like, yo, you study? I was like, yeah. She's like, all right, let me test you. Boom, she tests me. I don't know
That's
nothing.
crazy.
I'd be like,
Bro, you
she'll
just
wake
woke
me
up. That's
she'll wake
crazy.
me up and start making me study till I fucking make sure I'm good for the fucking test.
Damn.
Shit.
That's
That's
crazy.
It
annoying.
would be every fucking day though. Because
Yeah.
you do your homework, you study for this. I'd be
Literally. Nah, that's
Bro, I'm
annoying.
just trying to sleep for real.
exactly. I'd be
Yeah.
like, shit, I hated my fucking stepmom.
Yeah, my stepmom was one of those anal ones too. She was really big on cleaning.
Same with
Yeah,
this.
but for some reason,
I
like,
can't leave one fucking dirt on the
Nothing,
slap
bro.
the shit out of me.
so one of the most annoying
Go
things.
back, clean the whole thing.
There was two things. Like I had the bath. We had a bedroom, me and my brother, and we couldn't close the door. They wanted us to leave that shit open, bro. And I'm like,
Same
that is
here.
a dub.
Same
That's
shit
weird.
here.
Yeah, and then like I would literally close it at night. I'm like, no, I can't. What are you talking about? This is mad weird. So then like she would come in every single morning and just open up the fucking blinds every single day.
I
That's
hate
And
that
annoying
shit,
just
as
bro.
hell.
shine it up. And I'm talking about at the exact same time, like the crack of dawn. Like
So it's
I'm
not
like,
even something she asked you to
Open
do. It was
blinds,
something that
period,
she
piss
would
me
just
off.
she just
I
literally would
hate
keep
that
coming in
shit.
every single day, and we had blackout blinds. So like the sun would really come in, and I'm on like the bunk bed type shit, and like the sun hitting me in the eye. Like she would do this every single day, and that shit would just get those two things
Nah, that's
alone used
irritating.
to get me tight. But what about you?
So I was fucking with my mother and my grandmother. I on my mother's side, I only had all sisters, so I was the only boy in the house.
Oh,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
That's
so
dope.
when it
Okay,
come to
okay.
that shit, dope until you got to do all the boy shit.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
you gotta take the trash out.
Yeah.
You gotta
That's a
fucking
All the
fact.
man
bring
shit.
the groceries up every time. Like
Yeah.
you ain't getting no help with it either.
Yeah,
'Cause you
no,
know the
facts.
boys. So shit like that. It wasn't really nothing crazy. Like I didn't mind doing it. It's just it was annoying as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. They just depend on you to do the man shit
Yeah.
just because you the man. But I'm like, I thought some of y'all identify as certain. Nah, let me stop.
I thought you was the man.
Nah, what about you? I skipped you. My bad, bro.
For me, honestly,
Hold
my
on,
parents
bro.
was chill.
I think we can start it back.
I would just leave it low key,
Nah, hell no, nigga.
just because
You gotta say bye to these niggas.
editing.
Editorial purposes.
Exactly. What I'm like, I was already gonna just put pics of us. I was already thinking of it.
Nah, we're not doing that.
It's actually gonna look nice for the scene that for this
Almost done.
don't look good.
All right, Thalia, just sit on Rod's lap real quick.
Why the
Nah, but seriously, move in front of the car.
Move to
Yeah,
the right. Yeah. Is it even?
yeah, it's straight.
Oh, you to put the charger. out.
Yeah, I just left the charger because I don't want to.
Boom.
You
Perfect.
feel me? But now everybody's back. Rod, go ahead. Talk to your
Word.
talk.
So for me, like I said, my parents was chill. You feel me? Like I could see the most annoying thing for me was just a curfew thing. Cause I would always be in Harlem, so I would have to take the train all the way back to the Bronx to
That's
go to work.
annoying. Yeah.
So, I mean, to go back home. So it's like having to fucking tell them that the fucking train just fucked up, shit skipping my stop,
Yeah.
and just being pressed about my curfew on a regular basis is just annoying as fuck to me.
One time I literally got like they warned me twice. They was like, yo, if you keep coming past your curfew, you're gonna get locked out. One time they dead ass did not open the door. I came at like 3 a.m. They didn't open the door. I had to sleep in the laundry, like a 24-hour laundromat until they woke up to get ready for work so they could let me in.
Nah, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's why I'll never ever live with them again. I still love them. It's all love, but like their discipline and my discipline it's like my mom would never do that to me, no matter how much you feel me. Like she would have never did that to me. So the fact that they did that and they didn't give a fuck about my whereabouts, nothing. Like they didn't text me back, respond, nothing. Yeah, that shit was crazy. It was in Bay Plaza, Co-op City, the 24 shit right there on Boston Road. I just laid there, played the arcade game, and I just laid on some hard ass benches till like 7 a.m. Knocked on the door. He finally answered. Usually I would sleep at my friend's house, but he was gone. You feel me? So it was one of those. My
Treacherous night.
My parents was assholes, but I still love them. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Last question: Is a hot dog a sandwich, and is a bowl of cereal soup?
No and fucking no, especially to the hot dog, because it's like, bro, it's a lot more elements to making a sandwich than just the fucking meat
How is it
pause.
not a sandwich, bro?
If I make a salami sandwich,
What defines the sandwich?
that's
Yeah.
the same if I make bread,
hero, bro,
salami,
with a sausage
and I
in
just
the
ate
middle.
that.
That's not a sandwich.
That's not a sandwich, but it's bread
And meat.
and meat.
That's what it is. Bread and meat, not a
if I put
sandwich.
A peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly is more than one
A
element
peanut
to
butter
it.
sandwich. You can make
Sorry,
that
I
too.
never
Hot
grew up
dog,
lavish
mustard.
like you nigga and had
Yeah,
lettuce,
dog,
tomato on my
mustard.
salami sandwich.
You dress it up with
Yeah.
a bunch of shit.
Like, bro, if a BLT is a fucking sandwich, how come a fucking hot dog can't be a sandwich?
I don't even consider that a sandwich.
A BLT is a sandwich, nigga.
but it still has multiple components. It has bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes.
So you saying the lettuce and tomato makes a sandwich then?
It's a key components to a sandwich for sure.
Hell
So
no.
if I put
So what do you call a hot dog? then?
if I put
Hot dog, I mean, the most you could put is condiments, which isn't like
But what is
lettuce,
it?
tomatoes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
People put onions. People do put tomatoes on hot dogs. I was talking to him about that. In Chicago.
Yeah, he said it's
style
Chicago
dogs.
niggas.
Tomatoes on the hot dog.
yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. with
And in
the
Cali,
onions, the
them
pico de
motherfuckers make them bacon
Yeah.
wraps.
At that point, it's not even
They-
between
on the
two
side of
breads.
They
so
do
like
them on the carts,
Yeah,
bro.
that
in
shit is
Cali.
outside the bun.
Yeah, I don't know, because when we have certain burgers, you definitely see the meat paws hanging outside the bun too. So it's like it's a hard, bro. This shit could be considered a sandwich.
What would you consider if it's not a sandwich?
A hot dog?
Nigga, what
What's
is
a
that?
hot dog?
A hot dog is a hot dog. It has its own distinct name.
Nigga, but what's a hot
A
dog?
burger and a sandwich is two different things.
Nah, let's be real. When you didn't have hot dog buns, what bread did you use?
Exactly.
White
Okay,
bread, sandwich
so
bread.
therefore,
That
hot
shit-
dog is a sandwich.
It's
That's
just
a
it's in its own lane,
That's a
nigga.
fact.
That's it. It's its own person.
Bro, hot dog. All right,
And
fuck it.
ice cream is
But I love to see more people.
ice cream is
Listen,
ice cream is
listen. All I gotta do is put ketchup on the hot dog, and then boom, it's like a form of a sandwich.
That shit is
Yeah.
And look, ice cream is not soup. Ice cream comes with a
Yo.
harder density than soup.
Let's
It's not
I'm
as
about to just
chunky. It's
Google it,
not
right?
as like liquidy.
Yeah, facts.
If you're eating melted ice cream, it's melted milk. So yeah, that's not soup.
So y'all in agreement that cereal is soup?
Nah.
Cereal's
What
not
makes
soup.
it different?
Cereal's it's a broth.
Nah, cereal can be
Bro,
considered.
Is it a broth? Is it a broth?
Cereal can be.
He said it's
I'm
a
sorry.
broth, but wouldn't a
broth
broth
is
be
its
a
own
soup?
thing.
Yeah.
But wouldn't a broth really be a soup? It's a base.
I think
to
a broth
soup?
and a soup aren't broth and soup two
Like,
different things.
Just like
Like you
milk
use
is
collagen
the
broth to
broth
make some
cereal.
chicken noodle soup.
All right, I have the answer to the hot dog question.
There's an answer.
Yeah, yes.
See?
A hot dog is a sandwich.
It's on bread.
What's the source?
It's on bread.
Merriam-Webster's dictionary, nigga.
Yeah.
A dictionary giving me Snapple facts.
All right, now
Again,
let's cereal shit.
Also, a broth and soup are not the same
They're
thing.
not the same.
they're not.
Really.
Soup is made from broth or stock plus other ingredients for flavor and texture.
Okay, so it's
And then
made with.
Yo, argue
Yes.
first. Argue first, and then look up there. Like, what do you guys
that's what I
think? Is
told.
cereal a soup?
Nah, I don't
It's
agree.
the same boat as hot dogs. No.
Yeah.
You know soup?
All right, yeah, we all right then. Yeah, nah,
Right.
soup.
Main ingredients.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy though? Like, what's it called? Fuck that. Not oatmeal. The other one,
Cream of wheat.
cream of wheat. Yeah, that one is considered hot cereal though.
It is considered.
Farina.
hot.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I can
farina.
see that though, because
Not
like
cream of wheat.
cereal,
Cream of
like
wheat's
whatever
cream of wheat.
cereal is
Talking
made
about
out
that
of,
farina.
I can see that.
So that's kind of weird that you have that, but you can't have it be called soup, but you can call it hot cereal.
Well, because
I don't know.
I would assume because it's a grain. You get what I'm saying? Cereal's made with grains, no?
But
Yeah.
from how we make, well, I don't know. I'm Puerto Rican. How the Spanish people make it, they make it to drink it though. You feel me? To like really
What,
like
cream
sip
of
it.
wheat?
Yeah, like there's a way to make it where you can drink it.
I've never had that shit.
Like
Like, that's
Avena?
crazy.
Yeah,
Have you ever had Avena? Yeah.
yeah.
See?
He's
Alvina.
Spanish
My
as
boy
hell. I know he
Marco.
had that shit.
Get in
Yeah.
the scene. Get it, move.
Oh, my bad.
Nah.
Like I'm all up in his room.
But yo, I think we concluded that. That was unanimous. No, no, cereal is not a soup. And yes, hot dog is a sandwich. That was funny. Y'all niggas is really good. Yes, nigga. No.
I was
Yes.
actually surprised everybody was like, yes. I'm like, okay.
What you mean? Like?
That shit was
I
mad
can't,
funny.
I can't classify it as anything else.
Yeah.
It's
I
in
literally
bread.
thought
It's,
hot dog
Anything
was just a
between
hot
bread
dog,
is a
like-
sandwich, like to me. You feel me?
I think it's I don't know. It'd still be a sandwich if you just took a sub and you just threw one meat on it. It's still a sandwich.
Yeah.
It might be a dry, plain ass sandwich, but it's a sandwich.
That's a fact.
So y'all always considered like a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
I never
thought about it, but if
Yeah.
you're talking definitions, then yeah.
I'm gonna
I
use
would-
sandwich
Crazy.
bread as a substitute to my hot dog bun. So I mean,
yeah, once she said that, that should have solidified it for the world.
That's insane.
Yeah.
you did it too.
Sorry, Rob.
But
Yo.
I've never, ever, even doing it in that fashion, I've never considered
Try
a
it when you get
sandwich.
home, nigga.
Never.
Yeah, for real.
Try it.
Make
Go
yourself
get
a
hot dog.
glizzy when you
Try
get
it.
home.
Ones
home.
are a thing for a reason. I'm using hot dog
No, I'm just saying, like, just try it from a different, like, eat a hot dog and just look at it, like,
as a sandwich.
yeah,
Nah, it has its own name.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't even like hot dogs.
yeah, I can't eat
Them
a
shit should
sausage.
be
I
eradicated.
Yeah, nah.
literally do.
They
I
gotta get rid of them
literally.
shit.
This is crazy, bro.
If I'm at a barbecue and there's hot dogs and burgers, all I'm eating is a burger.
Yeah, facts.
That's a fact.
Want a burger?
That's a dead ass.
Eat a burger.
The hot dogs are for little kids because their little stomachs can afford all that little weird
And it's
meat. You
cheap.
feel me? Like
Well, hot dogs.
us, we really gotta watch out for our bodies and shit now. Like they got their immune system.
Now.
That's
Honestly, hot dogs is made is fucking crazy.
yeah. Don't eat hot dogs.
Hot dogs are cheap. That's why you always see more of them at the cookout.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying?
nine
You
one
get way
pack.
more in a pack for
Save a
cheaper.
lot. Like nah,
Yo,
come on.
and then like the liquid that be coming out of it is just disgusting.
Have you ever seen the production of hot dogs?
man.
Like
Yeah,
how
that
hot
shit
dogs
is-
actually
Yes.
Shit
That
like-
could literally be a human, nigga. You don't
shit
even
like
know.
Patrick
Yeah.
paste.
Literally.
For sure, like Patrick going through a processor.
Yeah, nah. Patrick's
They
crazy.
be stuffing up the cows and shit, so it's like nice and fatty and juicy, and then off with their heads into
mean
the
the
machine,
pigs?
into the packaging, into your grocery.
Yeah, not the
store.
cows.
I mean,
the pigs?
just
Yeah,
don't
the
eat
pigs.
beef.
I mean, they
Just
don't
definitely
eat
give everything.
beef.
They got
steroids,
cow
but
sausages, like I forgot what it's
Yeah.
called, like bison.
They make beef
beef.
hot dogs.
Yeah,
Y'all can just
too,
make,
actually.
eat chicken. Like there's
I
chicken
love
hot dogs. Yeah.
chicken. I
Chicken
wanna
dogs,
be a
turkey
pork.
dogs. Like there's
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
options.
Nah, fact. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. We low key really ended this shit on some shit, but there was only one thing I don't think we talked about, and then this is how we're gonna end it. This is season 4, guys, and every season is like about like 25 episodes. Like for now, like before we go, like how have you guys enjoyed it? It's hard. I'm actually not sure. I can't gauge you guys. Like, do you like it? Is it cool? Like, how you feel?
I've never done a podcast before, so for my first experience, very cool. Y'all very welcoming. You know what I mean? Y'all good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like I could talk to y'all easily. Some people aren't easy to talk to. You know what I mean? Like
Nah, yeah.
y'all give good vibes where it's comfortable. You can come in and it's just like
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
bro.
off rip.
We want to work with people, bro. So we appreciate you like reaching out to us and you
course.
actually following through, bro.
Of course, man. You
So-
already know.
What about you, Marco?
I actually enjoyed it, even though I wasn't involved a lot.
Nah, bro. I could tell.
I enjoyed y'all conversation. Some of the topics y'all talking about were funny to me.
Nice.
Definitely a relationship. Other than that, y'all,
We vibing?
yeah.
Yeah. You had some highlights, bro, when we was like, yo, how about you on this? I don't listen to this
That
shit,
nigga
bro.
said respectfully. That's Marco's favorite. That nigga always. He always started with respectfully, and you know it might be the most disrespectful shit ever. He'll be like, "Yo, respectfully."
Anytime.
Yo,
If I don't know the song, it's gonna come off as
Yo, he was just
Yeah,
mad. He was
yeah.
just chilling like.
yeah, nigga said respectfully, fuck J.I. the Prince. That nigga's ass. I mean, shout out to Kodak. You
Who
feel
is
me?
that nigga?
Nah, bro. I'm in agreement with you. It's just like for some reason when you said it, everybody laughed and kumbaya. But when I say some shit, yo, Los, chill the fuck out. Yo, Los, this nigga's mad unfiltered. Like, it's like, what the
man.
fuck?
He said a brief statement. You go into like a dialogue on it. Yeah, a rant. And then after you'll notice and be like,
Nah,
I
bro. I've been
apologize, I was
saying some
ranting.
real brief shit, one-liners, and y'all niggas like, all right, Los is wildin'.
It ain't
Like,
brief.
Nigga be like, he sucked his dick to the top.
you feel me? That's a fact, though.
Yeah.
Mad niggas suck dick to get to the top. Not me, though. Feel me? I'm paying niggas. Here, take this money.
Paying
Ra, I paid him $500 to sit there every single week. He gets 700. She gets 50 cents. You feel me?
Jesus Christ.
All right. Yeah.
Wait, 50? I'm worth 50 cents. Wow.
That's just me being
Está
nice.
bien.
Nah. Let me stop.
Está bien.
Now, all right, all jokes aside though, like I was going, we had there's 25 episodes in each episode. We've had a lot of guests here since the beginning. We're on this is episode 89. So I just wanted to kind of like recollect with you guys on season 4 specifically. You can be included as well because you've had some guests as well. Like, who was your favorite guest that we had on the Jungle Squad cast, and who was the worst guest? Y'all want me to go first? Okay, I'll go first. The worst guest that we had on the Jungle podcast was half of the GG podcast. Okay, that man. Excuse me, actually sat in one of those seats, and it was cool because we made it cool. Like me and Rad, we made it cool and conversational. And then the other half, the melanated half of that podcast, he was more easy to understand me. I don't know what it is about me and like, the Caucasus that we kind of like have difficulties finding a middle ground for a long period of time. You feel me? Like it ends up being like passive aggressiveness, and like I'm always professional and I'm always good, like reach out, show love, but like
for strong personality, like you have a strong personality.
Yeah,
it can't come off like she was saying, like as intimidation. You feel me?
Yeah, or you just want to be like me and now you don't want to fuck with me because like you're trying to compete with me. And that's how I got it. So like, but at the end of the day, you feel me? Like it's all love. I just think out of every single, like they were a really great podcast. I just think out of every, single episode, we just had some really, really great guests. Like we've had like a lot of substantial like upgrades from last season to this season. It's just like every single guest was just like amazing after that. So the best one, oh man, I would have to go with Pyrex for me. And I also liked Ryder a lot. Those two for me were like one of my favorites because there were two people serious in their craft. They have influence and they fuck with us for this equal reasons that Land and Marco fuck with us off of straight genuity. So it's like I just like, and they want to work. They want to collab. They want to get out there and like really do the shit for real. So for me, the best one will be Pyrex, and the next best one's coming next week. So we got some shit tuned for y'all next week too. So y'all stay tuned for that. But the worst one definitely GG. Like I also be paying attention to shit, bro. Like you feel me? Like I pay attention to competitors and shit. Like you've been at 499 subscribers since I was at 640 subscribers. Nigga, we about to hit 800. Step your game up.
But we are here to be humble. I think
that's humble, but I'm just saying step your game up, nigga.
He says it's competition.
Yeah, we're competing at the end of the day. Yeah. Like you gotta understand, like, bro, yes, be nice and respectful, but understand that, nigga, we are us, nigga. Like, understand, like, we the shit.
They not like us.
Hey, they started before us, but yeah. But because we JSC, we just stay consistent. Now niggas are starting to look at us, bro. You don't understand. Like the people who we used to ask for advice for, if I show you my social media, how many times they check on me and do this and that and this and that, we're the competitors now. So hold your chin up and continue to perform at a high level because niggas is coming for you and have that edge on you at every single time. Don't let go, nigga. Don't get comfortable. Don't be humble and then let niggas match up with you. Nah, niggas want your spot. Don't forget that shit.
I think you answered it kind of like right on the head for me, Adam, like who my least favorite and favorites were. I told you prior, I enjoyed Ryder as well too. Like that was like one of my, like, I think great pods. He was very well spoken and came with a lot, very knowledgeable and came with a lot to say.
Yeah.
Pyrex, honestly, it was great as well, only because he came with a lot of heart, as well as like he's someone with a major platform, and to come here and feel comfortable definitely made me as well, feel like we are doing the right thing. We're in the right spot, like for niggas to feel comfortable. And then GG for me, obviously it wasn't because of the caucus. I think it was just more his demeanor on the episode. We even cut it short because of the demeanor again. He was tired, came off a flight. Like that was, all the things used. But I think understanding
excuses
like that we're content creators and you're here to make content regardless of how you feel, like we're here. Like, let's be here.
Yeah, we want to work
Yeah.
and to still reach out after and be like, yo, let's work and blah, 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 and then get ignored and you checking on my stories. All right, cool. That's cool. That's cute. But I just don't feel like that's professional. You feel me?
Bro.
For me, I'm kind of like in a similar boat with y'all. My personal favorite was Pyrex. You know, not only because of like, you know, the platform that he has, like Brad was saying, I feel like he just came in was just genuine. You feel me? He really came and
OD.
you know, wasn't coming with a chip on his shoulder at all. Like he was just unapologetically him, and you feel me? It was just genuine energy. Aside from that,
Shit,
not to be like both of y'all, you know, I'll give a shout out to like Quan. You feel me? That was a good episode.
Oh, but that was the season finale of season 3.
Oh, that was season 3. So
Yeah,
Lodak
episode
was season 3
76.
as well.
Do you have
Yeah,
a least
Lodak
favorite?
was season 3 as well.
I honestly
Lodak
don't
what?
have a least favorite. You feel me? And I'm not just saying that just to spare feelings. Like I feel like a lot of the guests we had, including you guys, it was just like genuine conversation. It wasn't awkward. I didn't have like, you feel me? Like damn, they was weird. You feel me? Like
All right, but if you had to rank it, who would be last?
probably I forgot his name. What's the dude that
It was that bad.
sat here?
The drunk nigga? Oh, Jabari.
Jabari.
I would agree with that. That's a good one.
And that's just like, you feel me? That was still a great pod.
Yeah.
You feel me? He had some great takes, but that's just like, we just had a really great guest. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think, because like, even, oh my God, even saying that like about GG, they were still like a great podcast. It still got good like views. And Yeti was like an amazing person to talk to. Like he's a great artist. And like we had like a lot of like shared similarities. And I really appreciated him. I just think like his counterpart should have been more productive. But, and it's hard now because now that you mentioned Jabari and like, there's another one too. Like I'm gonna look down the list. I just feel like it was hard competition this year, this season for sure, because it was just like way too many people. I'm about to go down the list for you. So we had Thalia. Thalia was dope.
Yeah.
It was cute. We had Alex. We had Fat Funny and GG. Yeah. And then now we have them. And then we had Pyrex. And then we had what's his name? The writer.
And
Yeah.
Jabari.
Because it starts off at 7. Damn. So this season started off in July, bro. With Build the Boat cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 3-hour cast was with Quan.
And this one.
Yeah. So the only ones that we really have this. Yeah. The only ones that we have is Fat Funny, GG, Thalia, Ryder, Jabari, Alex Lyons, and Pyrex. And we're only halfway through the season, so.
Or
Yeah, so, and this has been my favorite season compared to the last season where we also almost had a guest almost every single episode, you feel me? Yeah, it's just been like building our, you feel me? I think our relationship with each other and just getting that dynamic down packed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally and officially done. Thank you if you tuned in to the podcast. Before we leave, Mr. Scumbag, Vice President over here and the President over here, you feel me? Just drop your socials and just one little message you want to give out to the youth type shit.
Man, follow my main page at Land of the Loud. Follow our other page at Scumbag Academy. Hey, whatever you do, just stick with it. Whether you a hustler, a worker, you make content, just stick with it. That's all. Have fun.
That's a fact.
stamp that.
What about you, big man?
All I can say is go follow our page, Scumbag Academy, or I'll spit in your mother's butthole.
Double stamp that.
Pat.
He's about to. Niggas
Nah,
drop this
Mike.
shit before I drop it.
You gotta watch the content. That's an insider. You gotta
Yeah.
watch the content.
Niggas is gonna figure that out.
Said if you know, you know.
Trust me, I'm really we going to tap in. But yo, thank you guys for tuning in and thank y'all for coming. This is definitely not gonna be the last time we link up. We definitely fuck with y'all, you feel me?
For sure.
Big Dawg T, before we leave, you are literally an official host of the Jungle Squadcast. You feel me? Don't leave when everybody leave, you feel me? We locked in our 4th and final host. There's nobody else going to come, and if she leaves or anybody else leaves, it's just gonna be down to 3, and if they leave down to 2 and then 1, then that's it. It's gonna be 1. But
Wow.
this is it. This is the official final 4, and then we going in strong. You feel me? We we are reunited. All right, when you're finished with this episode, you feel me? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow the YouTube page at JSC Network _. Follow the Instagram page at the Jungle Squadcast. This is your boy Ape Loso here with the Jungle Squadcast. We here and we there.
You dig?
And now we out of here.
Shitting.
Man.